How's it going, folks? Galaxy with the first welcome in. Galaxy, James Fox and Breathin', welcome in. Sinful, and other YouTube chatter whose name I cannot pronounce because I'm too stupid. Welcome in, folks. Hope everybody's doing well. 15% deck stake wins. Oh man, this is gonna take forever, bro. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Actually, on that note, I'm just gonna get right into the daily games. People are gonna miss them, but they gotta pull up at the beginning of stream, man. This is gonna take forever. How dare you be unable to pronounce my name? I'm sorry, yo. I would be at 100 streak today if Twitch didn't screw me. What do you mean if Twitch didn't screw you? What happened? Hogaman Will. Shock, help me. I'm somehow in China. I did see that post in Discord. That was really funny. I am going to get the dailies out of the way immediately so we can just get into some runs. Because our pace for this is kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Vampires continuing to prove that it's one of my favorite Jokers. I think Vampires really slept on. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of difficult to make work. It is what it is. Don't forget the timer this time. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. It didn't give me the streak one day I was here. It's actually tragic, man. I'm sorry. Hi, Shot. Good evening. What's up, P-Dog? Welcome in. Welcome in, folks. All right, let's get the Balatro out of the way. Let's do the dailies. We're doing the dailies like super fast so that we can get right into the games because we need to up the pace a little bit on this new profile. Balatro for the day. Throwback, the quintessential opener, the do-all, end-all, as it were. Scaling X-Molt. Gotta be Campfire or a legendary. Campfire, I feel like it was Campfire fairly recently, so I think it's going to be a legendary today. Nope, it's Campfire. Dubs, we know it's Campfire because since this is this box is grayed out, the $6, it can't be $7 or $8, which means it has to be more than that. It has to be at least $9, and the only other $9 and above scaling X-Molters are Campfire and then the two legendaries. A little bit of Balatro meta for y'all. Recently, I used Perkeo to feed a vampire, and another run had him with Midas. Wait, that's big. Also, welcome in Aaron and Zevian. And James Fox with the 3 stream. Appreciate y'all. 21 with the Hydrate. I got y'all. Happened to try out the Balatro for the very first time today and managed to get my favorite Joker in the game in 2. It genuinely couldn't have been more perfect. Bro, that's a perfect start. Bellows Bear with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Literally in the first like 5 minutes of stream, we're still knocking out all of the daily games for the day. We're trying to knock them out pretty fast. We're trying to get, or at least I'm trying to increase the pacing a little bit of the new pro. I mean, we're making all right pace, but I would like to be making more than all right pace. I don't know why my camera always freaks out on that scene. I apologize for that. How many Raiders? Yeah. 67 Raiders. Balatro in 2. Okay, this guy Balatros. Oh, I got the Balatro meta on lock. 18k Balatro Guesser. I know exactly what this is. This is anti-4 purple stake. Normal deck scaling. Background is fish. If it's house, I'm gonna be tragically sad it was house. Oh, man. Oh, I just lost so much aura in front of the Raiders. No, dude. This is my shit, man. Fuck. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Raiders, we're getting the daily games out of the way, and then we got a new... I'm trying to get 100% on new profile, on a new profile. I promise I can... I promise I can, like, speak English normally. I'm just trying to go fast and, like, multitask and stuff. It's a little difficult. Once again, don't know why my camera's freaking out. Let's get the Scrandle out of the way, and then we'll get right into the games. I'm a pierogi patriot, I gotta say. Pierogies are top-notch, dude. Top-notch. Debatably the most underrated food, perhaps, of all time. Promise? Yeah. Okay, pretty easy Scrandle thus far. Not even really deliberating anything. Pork gyoza and chicken karage? I don't know what that is. It's cheaper than the pizza, and the pizza looks a little bit chuddy. I think it's always the left. Also, it's got the Japan bonus. That's got to boost it by at least, like, 4%. Way better picture on the left, even though I think the food on the right is probably better. I ain't gonna lie. Pepperoni pizza with a Michelob. It's super expensive, but the right is just like turbo ass. It's gotta be the pizza. Chorizo rolls with onions. Ooh, is this a Korea diff? I feel like this is a Korea diff. I'm gonna go for it. Yup. Yup. Stewed chicken with beans, rice, and coleslaw. I mean, it's just, the onion bread's just not winning. That's probably the best onion bread that we've seen, but the best onion bread is still onion bread at the end of the day. Maybe bro. All right, I'm not going to jinx myself. Venezuelan-style hot dog, chicken bacon burger. I mean, like, bro, the left, I'm not going to lie, the left probably has potential, but motherfucker ate like 3/4 of it before they were like, oh, let's take a picture for the scrandle. Like, what am I supposed to do with that, man? What info am I supposed to like gather from that picture? The left, there's just something off about it. That was a record time scrandle, and it was a 10 out of 10. So what I'm noticing is maybe I would be good at speedrunning Balatro, because the faster I go, the better I seem to perform. Balatrodal in 2, Balatro Guesser in 2. Balatro Guesser in 2 is actually below average for me, but I mean, it's been a long time since we've gotten a 10 out of 10 scrandle, I'll say that. Anyway, we're locked in. The raid gave me the bonus, bro. SGDQ scrandle next year. Hey, you'll see me there, dude. You'll see me there. Belanos, thank you again for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Hope you're doing fantastically otherwise, man. Did my hydrate get eaten? No, I hydrated, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, so I'm going to hydrate again, but I'm almost certain I hydrated. Ren with the follow. Welcome in. Chardle? What is the chardle? Or is it like character-dle? Is it caredle? Or is it chardle? I feel like either of those I would be asked at. Are there any vouchers that I still have to unlock? We need 5 additions. And then I think that should be it. Yeah, 5 additions. What about the Joker unlocks? I know we looked at these briefly the other day. I still need all the suits ones. I need 5 glass. I need the speed run ones. And then the rest are just legendaries and painted deck. Okay, so the unlock situation is not, like, incredibly dire. I think let's just get into it. We'll do Red Stake Abandoned deck. Ain't that the middle evolution for Charizard? It's pixelated Jokers, and you guess which one it is. What? The more wrongs, the clearer it gets. Interesting. Anyway, the answer to Jokerless. Wait, what? Oh, what's the strategy for Jokerless? Straights or 4 of a kinds, whichever is better for your early game. Straights in general are better than in the early game, because they're easier to fix for in the early game, but 4 Oak is more consistent into the mid to late game. Any build wins if you get like more than 1 blue seal. Literally any build. That's the rundown essentially. Straight flush for the boys. Let's go. This is my first of your streams that I'm ever catching. Your content is so great, and I love listening to potential gold stake changes / ideas. So thank you. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the first ever stream. I hope it's a good time. I hope I live up to any expectations. Probably we just go for an early summit. Let's pop an Emperor in case there's like any econ in there. We do have a world card into a goad. We could get the spades unlock. I think that's... Is that the only one that I have, or is that one of the ones I'm missing? Diamonds, spades, clubs. So I have the hearts unlock. So we could get the spades unlock, potentially. I don't think it's that big a deal at the end of the day, but we'll see. This is my second stream, and I also love hearing ideas for the update. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the new viewers in here, man. Wily Joker. We can put him in the collection. Dog shit Joker normally, but on Abandoned deck, Wily's like actually pretty damn consistent, man. I would even pick this up if it was like gold stake right now. Like if I was win streaking Abandoned deck, like I'm still taking Wily. Now I say that, and I'm gonna bottom deck the hell out of 3 of a kinds, but I digress. Okay, now we're chilling. What do you think of a Joker that gains Molt for each destroyed Joker would make Ceremonial Dagger, Popcorn, and Ice Cream better? I don't mind it in theory, but in practice... I feel like, is there enough technology for that to be viable? There's Dagger, there's the self-perishable Jokers, and there's Madness. And then there's like, there's Spectral cards too. The Spectral cards are kind of gambling though, unless you get its Eternal variant. I could maybe see that being actually pretty viable. Timer. It only took me like 5 minutes to remember. I'm improving. That's how you know I'm locked in. That's how you know I'm locked in. I remembered that I forgot the timer like 5 minutes into the run as opposed to like 30 minutes into the run. Paradolia next roll. Streamer, can we gamba? I'm not going to do gambas until like higher stakes just because we've out of the past like I think 20 games that we've played on non-challenge decks, we've won 19 of them. Hey, Focus, you still no losses in the 100%? No, I lost on Cruelty. My first loss was Golden Needle. I lost round 1 Golden Needle to bottom decking a Spade Flush. It was a skill issue because I top decked a 3 of a kind 7s. We could have leveraged a full house anyway. It doesn't matter. I lost to Golden Needle, and then I lost to Cruelty to an unfortunate Violet Vessel. And then I lost White Stake Checkered deck because I was trying to greed max a Vagabond, and I was not paying attention at all because I was yapping with chat. So I just like threw that in the garbage. But we're like 40 something in 3 right now, which I know it's low stakes, but like that's pretty good. No. Anyway, what was the timer on yesterday? Does anybody remember what we left off on for timer? Because I did not DM myself the time. Unfortunately, didn't have the insight to do that because I'm kind of a dumb chud, as it were. Channel. Let me look at my own VOD. No, this is gonna bring me to my own live stream. God. Anyway. Hello? 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 There's yesterday's VOD. What did we leave off on as far as timer? 1825. I've spent about 10-ish minutes playing the game and yapping, so we'll start it at 1835 today. Sound good? Well, if it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you because the timer is already foobar, as it were. But I digress. There is a live split. Let me pull that John up. 1835. I appreciate the follow. I will read your name in like T-minus 10 seconds once I get the timer up. Shifty with the follow. Welcome in. Are you British or something? What's with the accent? I actually am a very British man in disguise. I have been the whole time. I know that this is gonna be sad to some people, but I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you, man. Google en passant. What? Wait 69 hours and 69 minutes isn't even possible? Well, like it is, but just maybe not in the way that you're thinking. After all this, how could you do this to us? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Calamity with the follow. Hey, I've gotten 2 follows since I said I was British. I'm just saying that. I'm like 3 and 40 in my last 43 runs. Yeah, but you're about to be 4 and 40. Boot up another, dude. Boot up another. You're about to be 4 and 40. Trust. I like an immolate here. I like an immolate anywhere, to be fair, but I like an immolate here especially. Take an 8-ball because we're on abandoned deck and it might actually like do something. Maybe some would call that wishful thinking. I also would call that wishful thinking. Let's do the spades challenge while we're not on checkered deck, just so that I can be a sad chud on checkered deck later. I think directly after this run, actually. Oh my god, 8-ball triggered once! British unfollowed. Big. Might not stick around for too much longer, but I enjoy your videos and Joker polls. Commented on a few of them and the stream seems chill. I appreciate you, Shifty. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for pulling up. I understand that it's probably late for like a lot of people in here. Particularly if you're in my American audience. So don't ever feel bad about like not staying late, man. Like I get it. I get it. People gotta go to bed at some point. I'm just an insomniac little goofball. Yeah, we can just play full horse, I guess. Ain't you a sad chud all the time /J. Wait, British, is that why you're always talking about chips? No, no, the truth comes out, man. Oh, shit. 8-ball, where'd the first 7 balls go? I have them. Not on me, but I do have them. Grab the Hermit card. Let's go for a clearance sale. Let's pop the Venets. And then I guess we take the Moon card. Could be an erosion angle. I'm thinking too much in the context of, like, stickers, because that I almost snap-picked that erosion, because I was like, this is perfect. This is a run where it could work. But, like, I'm on red stake, so stickers don't matter. I'm actually still going to take it, just because, like, it's silly. And we could also get payout in the future for taking it, but, like, it's not, like, insanely good here. Yo, hello, what's the progress at? Progress is not that bad right now. 49 overall. We've beaten all the challenges. We've gotten most of our collection filled out, and now we're just working on getting the low stakes grinded out before we move to high stakes. I think I'm going to do a cheeky little clubs pivot here, just because we can get this... We can get the Spades achievement for, what's it called? Onyx Agate when we're, or Arrowhead when we're on checkered deck. I think I'm going to try and go for a little bit more difficult of a suit here. Let's go Hermit. There's a 6 cents. How many 6s we still have? 3? I mean, like, probably we should take that then. Let's go for a Mars card. Get out of a slide joker for a 6th sense. There's a shortcut there too, my goat. Don't act nonchalant. 8-ball just triggered twice. 8-ball locking in must be hacking. Familiar or Hex? These are both so ass, bro. These are both so ass. What the fluff, man? Just give me my Hungman and get out. Go next. Sigh. Sigh. Give me a 6, pretty please. Already got enough 8s to tide me over. I mean, are we dead ass? I mean, are we dead ass? Bottom 10 cards hold all 3 of my 6s. Be for fucking real, dude. Okay, at least 8-ball gave me a moon. To optimize erosion, get cards to 0 and enter a blind for that extra mult. Oh, true, bro. Mod that guy. Garbage ass standard pack. Let's go for a 3 oak level into this. Another 3 oak level. I'll take it. Honestly, since we're on white stake, maybe an earth level is better here. Also, it's not even really intentional, but I am now recognizing that I'm like speeding along here. It's mostly just to, because that's how my brain works, but also like we do kind of need to get a move on these runs. I think we use this because that's our last 8 that we need to turn into a club. We can get another flush house level. Sell this. Another 8, pretty please. Thank you. This definitely wins. 1 8-ball trigger. Oh, 2. Best Joker of all time. Best Joker of all time. DNA X 6th Sense. It's my favorite Yowie of all time. Do I need Wily Joker anymore? Can I take a Matador just to shove him in the collection? I think I'm going to take a Matador just to shove him in the collection. We'll take a Seed Money, too. Why didn't I get rid of Faceless Joker? Hello? Why is Faceless Joker even here? Type of shit that I'd be doing on white stake because nothing matters. 2 8-ball triggers? I know, bro. I know. The transformation into Zano begins. He's standing 8-ball. Hey, I'm just saying. Zano's not exactly wrong for standing 8-ball. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Ectoplasm. I don't want that. I'm not gonna lie. It's white stake, bro, and I have 8-ball. I can get by with just like glass cards. Wait, 8-ball is actually really good for unlocking Glass Joker, isn't it? Hang on. This is some forbidden tech. Let's do this. I'm going to straight up sell the Ecto here just so I can maybe scam another 8-ball trigger. All right, or I'll just go fuck myself. Thanks, 8-ball. I love your mustache. Thanks, YouTube chat. I appreciate it. 6th Sense is just here for erosion. I honestly didn't even think of that, but like, yeah, that probably is going to be the extent of it. Do I take a tribe? It's not in my collection. Let's take a tribe. It also could do something if we're going for like flush houses or flush fives. So, I mean, it's not like the worst thing of all time at the end of the day. Hang some more cards, make our erosion better. Go next. One of my Steam friends is playing Bongo Cat. Chat, what's the hype around Bongo Cat? Is that shit fire? I see my Steam friends playing it all the time. I don't even know what it is. 6 cents yields in can. Dog shit. Dog shit, brother. On my on my main file, I've still yet to discover Glass Joker. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I think Glass Joker is so sexy. 0 8-ball triggers. He's dead to me. Throwback. I haven't discovered this guy either. And we're on the club. That was such a throw, but I just want to put stuff in my collection so I don't have to worry about it later. Because once we get into higher stakes, it's going to be more difficult to justify such actions. It's because people never get a glass into their deck. Yeah, that's kind of fair, honestly. Bongo Cat is a mouse companion. Oh, I see. I was really confused for like half a second until I put things together. Let's take a Mr. Bones, I guess. I haven't discovered Zany Joker, so let's take a Zany Joker, I guess. We'll take a Tempe. Chalkboard. Perfecto. Perfecto. Ew. Is there any merit to wraithing here, just that I can discover a Joker? I'm gonna say no with 23 bones. With 23 bones. I'm gonna say that's a fat nope ski. Did I discard a 6 there? I did. My last 6, in fact. I'm a rather intelligent specimen. I'm just going to throw it out there. No chalkboard trigger, Sag. We can do one of these. Does this get us out with the stone? Yeah, that gets flames with the stone. Damn. Throwback looks so cool. It's a shame he invested all his points into style and none into usability. Truth nuke, bro. Streamer seed money? Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Wait. I do have seed money. Don't die. Let's make another 8 for the 8-ball. Yo, Chad, hit me up. Hit me up, Chad. You guys are all fucking worthless, bro. I haven't discovered Bus yet. What am I doing? Vas? Let's discover Bus, shall we? And then let's sell his ass for a blue Joker, I guess. Let's discover a clever Joker, mad Joker. I'm a dumb fuck. What Joker would you go on a date with? Vagabond, since we're lifelong childhood friends. True story. Me and Vagabond Balatro over on Twitch. Shout out Vagabond Balatro. Also on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Releases YouTube videos every now and again. And they are fire, I gotta say. They get the Focus Shock sticker of approval. But shout out Vagabond. Would definitely go on a date with him. Judgment? What are the odds that this gives me anything that I care about? Cool, I guess. I'll take a ticket, sure. I'm on an 8-ball build, so like I get ticket payoffs. I have a Joker that can create gold cards as well as the same Joker synergizing with re-triggers, so like no chalkboard triggers. Me correcting a guy called Chalkboard on the name of parts of firearms. That's a very elaborate +2, but an elaborate +2 is a +2 nonetheless. I could play a flush 5 here. I forgot that I cloned an 8. Okay, but his ass just isn't gonna pull up. All right, cool. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing 4 Oaks now. Thank you, 8-ball. Very cool. I'd like to share that it took me destroying 22 6s for 6 cents to give me a single Ecto today. That's actually tragic, man. That is. There's no other word. There's no other words. That's actually tragic. Thunk needs to add a whiteboard that gives ×3 if all played cards are hearts and diamonds only. Isn't that the same shit? I guess that's the joke. Smash like. I mean, that would go over well. Let's take a credit card, put that in the collection. Can I get anything to put in my collection here? Actually, I'm just going to straight up take a stone joker. No, the rebate is the smarter decision here. I really wanted the stone joker, though. I can't lie to you. The mark! Oh, no, man. It's over. The mark. What? Flush 5, no chalkboard. The mark emotional. Ooh. I only need 10k. Here's the 500 IQ play. We ship this pair. And then everything else in my deck is chalkboard compatible, so now we ship the flush 5 to unlock. Remo with the Gigantify. Is that the green M&M? But like dressed as Papa Meat? I don't even know how to describe that emote, but that's big. If I was dating Blueprint, I would sit on the other side so I wouldn't date myself. Why wouldn't you date yourself, though? I feel like dating yourself is kind of tech for most people. Now I'm curious. Ortolab went with the even more boring option, having the mechanic be identical. Yeah, it's kind of cringe. That's kind of cringe. What are our thoughts on Ortolab, chat? Do we like Ortolab here? I don't think I've ever, like, I don't think I've ever even watched Ortolab be played in my life. Don't know why I sold... Blueprint! Don't know why I sold those planet cards. I could have used them to block, but I digress. Sorry if I aroused anyone in chat. Weird how you apologize to the chat, but not to streamer. It's a little bit discriminatory. Unlocking palette is going to be annoying if you haven't yet. We unlocked palette completely by accident last night. Because I was rocking a showman build, and we just happened to come across the monoclay after taking like an ectoplasm or some shit. So we completely by accident, or no, I said showman, stuntman. I wouldn't have even needed an ectoplasm. Now, what I'm getting at is we unlocked it accidentally, which I thought was rather funny. Let's take you to block. I do like a hallucination, but I probably don't need it when I have an 8-ball. Sock my buskin. Yo, we take the Sock My Buskin and we find a Pareidolia next shop. Trust, bro. Gold 8. Make sure to get rid of a red card for that shit. Let's pop the Fool on the Death card. We can go for a Temperance. Blocking a Judgment. Another Moon card. Let's go for another... Actually, I can use this Death card on something more impactful, but let's definitely go for the Moon card here just to get more clubs into the deck for chalkboard, but also to get... I don't even have enough cards in my deck to get the clubs achievement. I need to add cards to my deck. The clubs achievement is like 30 cards that are clubs or some shit. I have 28 cards in the deck. That's maybe a problem that needs to be addressed. I have a feeling Brainstorm would be good because it could copy an Asian girl on the other side of the world. That's... I mean, is that based? I feel like that's based. I feel like that's based. That's a decent what Joker would I date angle. I can't even lie. Let's copy the gold 8. Hi, Shock. Sorry I'm late. I was beating one of the few bosses in Skong I have left before 100%. Well, welcome in. And best of luck on the Skong 100%ing. I still need to play Skong. I still need to beat OG Hollow Knight for that matter. Sell you because we're definitely going to get 8-ball triggers. We got one. I'll take it. Good enough. Chat is this based? Hello, Brody the Cuber in chat. Welcome in. Good to see you. After getting ectoplasm or some shit, me deciding between ghost blood and feces. That's also a decent +2. That one's not as good of a +2 as the one from earlier, but it's a decent +2. Magic trick usage. Oh, you're saying we should pick it up? I mean, like, maybe. Another death card. Could be an emperor for another death card. Imagine. Rebate on 3s again. Kind of odd. Let's use that death card. Let's immediately pop the M. Magician card gives us some dice synergy, and they're also just like almost always better than Molt cards, so I'll take it. 2 diamonds and a stone in the whole deck before we have total chalkboard supremacy. No blue seals. This is quite sad. Also, I didn't use the Justice card, so RIP any hope of unlocking Glass Joker. What do you think about Ecto debuff increasing? Do you think it's too limiting? No, not really. I think Ecto's like really, really good. So I don't think it's that big of a deal that it kind of limits you on how much Ecto you can Ecto, if that makes sense. Have you done the 4-7 of clubs task? Ooh, I actually haven't. That's a good call. That's a good call. Have I? No, maybe I have, actually. No, I don't think I have. No, I definitely have. No, 4-7s of clubs. I haven't. Why did I think I did? I was watching your update videos, your update ideas video this morning at the gym. I appreciate you watching that. I hope you enjoyed. Hope there was some stuff I said that made sense.
Hi.
Fricky Bob Joe 8456. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that, man. Hi. Hello, hello. Do we want the sharp here? I think probably we don't want the sharp. I think I'm good with my current loadout. We got seed money, so let's go next. Let's make a glass card. And then I'm just going to completely disregard playing it so that I don't accidentally smash it. But I need to have 5 glass cards in my deck so that I can unlock Glass Joker. Because Glass Joker is my GOAT. That didn't win. Oh, because I have... didn't trigger chalkboard. A lot of what you said makes sense. I especially like the Seeing Double rework, but I'm just not sure that all balance should be based on anti-8 gold stake. I think there's certainly a place for some jokers being meant mainly for high score runs or for other niche uses. I'm not opposed to that whatsoever. However, the dev has explicitly stated, I don't know if they've explicitly stated the game is balanced around gold stake, but they have explicitly stated that the game is balanced around anti-8 play. So I try to keep that in mind when I'm like theory crafting new Joker designs, as it were. Hiker. I need to put this motherfucker in my collection. Oh, God. Okay, I need another card. And now I just make everything in the deck into a club, and we're chilling. My GOAT, he is useless. True, bro. It makes me sad, man. But, like, truth nuke. Can we get rid of erosion here and, like, not get punished for it? Ooh, not into Flint. Gotta give up a golden ticket to put this guy in the collection. Rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. DNA, I'm surprised I have that unlocked. Or not unlocked, but, like, in the collection. Let's hit a discard. Let's hit a discard. Let's hit a discard. I think that's everything out of the deck as far as chalkboard goes, yeah. Did I just bottom deck only 8s? I bottom decked 5 8s and a 5. That's, okay. Jokes aside, that's actually crazy. Jokes aside, that's actually wacky, bro. I bottom decked 5 8s. This is no longer funny. I'm actually pissed. Don't look at my smiling face. I don't find this amusing whatsoever. I'm actually pissed. Get it twisted. I will be speaking with Balatro Corporate after this stream. Bang. Okay, we can hit these with a moon card. $67? Nice Flush 5 streamer. Thank you, chatter. Mods? Just kidding. Hey, Eris card. Can't use a hungman right now. Rather unfortunate, but can't use a hungman. Hiker, your favorite Jimbo? Yeah. Let's do one of these. Also, I like how the blue seal is mostly doing nothing because 8-ball. Hey, he's another club in the deck. That's what matters. That's what matters, bro. What is this stone card? It's a heart. That's so annoying, man. Because otherwise I could have just Empressed his ass and then chalkboard would have been fine. But no! Can't ever be that simple. Streamer, you mean she? The blue seal is a queen of clubs? SMH? My bad. My bad, yo. Didn't even recognize that I did that. We can hit these with a moon card. Me after gaining control of the moon's orbit with my sidekick named Card. Part of me wants to just have stream on in background, not in BF. While I play some bedtime balala, but also chatting is fun. That's fair, man. That's fair. I can't fault you for that. Gotta take a brainstorm. I haven't discovered Fib, so I guess I mean I guess it is just actually better than Erosion. Haven't discovered Acrobat. I hate that I have to put all these in my collection, but I haven't discovered it, so I gotta take it. I gotta. Bang. Just like use voice to text and chat while playing Balatro at the same time. Am I wrong for saying, is it a hot take to say that voice to text is cringe? Not from a cultural standpoint by any means. Like, I'm not shaming people who use it. I just don't think it works. What's the boss? Bell. And we're chilling. Let's go left into right. Focus shock. Left into right. Jesus Christ. Voice to text is a boomer thing to do, IMO. Like my dad does that all the time. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can't do that because A, voice to text is ass, and B, my family is asleep. C, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Voice to text on Android sucks mega ass now. Welcome in, snails. I agree, bro. That's what I'm getting at. I don't think it's worth. Voice to text, yeah, pretty boomer. No, literally though. I'm gonna use a strength on this 5. We can turn it into a 6. Maybe turn that into the 4th 7 that we need. This stone card is the only... No, it's not the only non-chalkboard compatible card. What a bum, bro. Does this win? Probably with lucky procs, but not otherwise. Nice. I have to play devil's advocate. It helps people who can't communicate well get their ideas out. I mean, fair. Voice to text is literally an accessibility feature. It's disability support, yeah, but it's not good disability support. Yeah, that's I think that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. I'm not knocking it for existing, I'm knocking it for being terrible. And for not working like a considerable amount of the time, or at least not working properly. Streamer, if there was a Joker that read you continue to play blinds after reaching the blind score, would it be good? I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. Probably in the current state of things, it would be relevant enough to take up a Joker slot. But I don't know if it would be, like, fantastic. That's honestly a good question. Hungman? You give me one 8-ball proc, and it's a Hungman. The one thing that I literally cannot use if I'm trying to get this achievement. Also, get it twisted, I am going into Endless for this achievement. It's happening. How many devices do you have Balatro on? I'm gonna take this, actually. Just my PC and my phone. Those are the only 2 devices. Whoop went. Chalkboard, you're way better than what I'm... No, I can't get up. I can't give up chalkboard. I'm just going to keep it a stack. As much as I want to for the meme. Yuri. Happy 6.66k subs. Have we really gotten there this quickly? Holy shit, bro. Turns out when you actually, like, post videos, your subscriber count goes up, huh? That's like, super weird. I'm debating getting it on my Switch 2 to use that badass Joy-Con mouse functionality. I actually forgot that was a thing, but that probably would be pretty nice for Balatro. I was heavily debating. I don't have a Switch 2 right now. I was heavily debating getting one for the longest time. And then I learned that the one game that I like really care about getting a Switch 2 for, Pokemon Champions, was going to be released on mobile. And on Switch 1, for that matter. So I have not bought into the Switch 2 hype yet. Keyword yet, because they'll probably... I mean, I'll probably buy one before the next main series Pokemon game comes out just to play it, but I digress. Okay, we're going to hit a very brief endless mode angle here. If I get more glass cards in the deck, that's fire, but I'm mostly just looking for the clubs achievement, because I have, like, almost enough clubs. I only got a Switch 2 because I never had a Switch 1, but I love it. Yeah, for that, if you never had a Switch 1 and you wanted, like, a Switch, I think Switch 2 is perfectly justifiable. I got a Switch 2 for Mario Kart DK and Air Riders, but I totally understand those who don't want it. It's not even that I don't, like, want it necessarily. It's just, like, it's not worth the investment to me right now. Adding a face card to abandon, hearsay. Wait until this guy hears about multiplayer. DK Bonanza is so fun. It did look very fun. Oh, wait. I could get the 7s achievement here because I have a death card. I would kind of be throwing to do that, but I think it's worth. Should have saved Fool for Death or Moon. Nah, trust. Let's get rid of... I need to... Oh, wait. Did I already get rid of a 7? I already cycled a 7. I'm a fuckwit. Okay. Well, we're going to do this so that we can get that achievement on a future date. But let's get out. Shall we? Shock, I got my friend addicted to Balala, and I recommended him your channel. Yo, I appreciate it. Many thanks. I'd say that Switch 2 doesn't have any big killer apps yet, so I'd hold off on buying it until it does, saying as a guy who bought it day one. I got you. I appreciate that. Let's sell the chalkboard for the trio. They're functionally the same thing in this deck, but we haven't unlocked trio yet. We haven't put it in the collection. Go for a Tempe. Balatro is fun, but you can't take it too seriously. I full disagree. Look at the position I'm in. I get paid to take it too seriously, man. What do you mean? Let's make a steel card, I suppose. What is this game other than to throw so that we may lock in? Did Socrates really die? The BMP grinders will also absolutely disagree. Yeah, but, like, they're not real people, so it's okay. Can I have more glass, please? If I get another glass card from an 8-ball proc, I am fully willing to go deeper into Endless with this. But right now, I'm just kind of hell-bent on getting this clubs achievement. I have one more 8 in the deck. I can see my full deck. Fuck it, we ball. Let's just bottom deck all of the cards that I need in a 32-card deck. That's big. Balatro is one of the few games... Oh. Comment deleted. My bad for mentioning fictional people playing a fictional game mode. Yeah, exactly, bro. Bro gets paid. I mean, yeah, bro. Past couple of YouTube videos have been doing really well. I can't even lie. There's the 4th 7. Perfect. Okay, so we can play this. This unlocks Seeing Double. And then we can do this just to make sure that we don't pass away. I don't think we need to do this, but just to make sure. Just triple copy the trio. We get a Hermit. Bang. Copy the 8-ball again. Hermit card. Balatro is one of the few games that's actually more fun the more you take it serious. That's actually more fun the more you take it seriously to me. I think that's a hot take to have within the community, but it's a take that I agree with for sure. I definitely like optimization as far as Balatro goes, but I think the vast majority of the community is like casual players. Which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm just kind of making an observation. Please don't bottom deck 17 fucking 8s, man. Nerdy trans girl with the 1 biddy. Actually, streamer, it's a game, so you can't take it seriously, or else you suck. My source, I made it the fuck up. I can't believe it. Twitch chat bests me again. This is fucked up. Mods Ben, everybody in Twitch chat. We're moving the entire operation to YouTube. Streamer should have a Twitch redeem to play with a controller. It's actually not a terrible guy. Or not a terrible fucking redeem. Jesus. I haven't played in like 6 months and never got into the community. Did the guy who made it give up? Is there ever a new update? There hasn't been a new update. The position regarding the update at this point in time is just... we don't have a timeline for it. It'll be out when it's out. That's like all the info that we have.
Twitch chat, thumbs down emoji.
Twitch chat, thumbs down emoji. Thank you, Fricky Bob Joe, with the $5 super chat. Twitch, if you want to start a dono war to prove that you're the best chat, you know, that's on you guys. You don't have to. I'm just throwing it. I'm just, you know, tossing ideas your way. Says the chat, not even on screen, SMH. I mean, shots fired. Shots fired. The Emperor has spoken. Truth nuke. Holy double 8-ball proc on the first 8. What the fuck? Why does YouTube get TTS and we don't? Both chats get TTS. TTS is just locked to messages that are like, I think it's $2 and above. Purely based on the fact that like, I know if I didn't have that caveat, that motherfuckers would just spam 1-bit emotes to break TTS, and that would get exhausting after like half a stream. I hope each of you find someone who loves you as much as Raffle hates his own chat. We were just talking about some Raffle discourse last night. That's a well-timed chat. Shock, are you willing to share how much you make doing Twitch and YouTube? Enough to pay my bills, which is all I ask for. Some months are better than others, but it averages out. Especially like this month, I've posted multiple bangers because I've been like turbo locked in. So there's that, but it averages out to I'm able to keep myself afloat. I'm able to keep my lights on. Yo, can I get... Hang on. I got the Onyx Agate unlock, yes. He makes enough to spoil himself with a pack of gum occasionally. He's upper class, so to speak. Oh, that actually brings me to a really funny tangent. Excuse me. That actually brings me to a really funny tangent, I'm not gonna lie, speaking of packs of gum. So I flexed the one good thing to come out of Britain last stream. These are Bristow's Chewy Bonbons. They're made in the UK. They're a really fucking good sour blue raspberry candy. I I shared my affinity for them last night while we were playing this profile. Unbeknownst to me until I was editing the footage earlier today, I wrote and recorded the script for the, well, it wasn't like entirely scripted, but it did have a little bit of scripting, as it were. But I recorded footage for another Balatro subreddit review video. So that'll be out. I don't know when it'll be out because this is looking like kind of a busy week for me, but it'll be out at some point. I hope everybody enjoys it. But what I didn't notice until I was done, or until I was like editing the footage later today, was these candies have the most vibrant blue dye I have ever seen in my entire life. And so throughout the entire video, when I'm like cutting away to myself yapping, my tongue is like very obviously bright ass fucking like electric blue. And so I'm fucking yapping about like balance in Balatro, and I'm talking about these subreddit posts. And also, I was only eating these candies on one half of my mouth. I was eating them on the right half of my mouth, like keeping them on this side of my mouth, because the back left side of my mouth was like fucked up last week, and so I'm still kind of nursing it. So it's like literally I have like half of a bright ass blue tongue throughout the entire script. And I was just like, oh. Oh, that's a little awkward. But I mean, literally everybody is gonna ask about it when the video drops. Every third comment is gonna be like, "Why is this motherfucker's tongue green, or blue rather?" And then I get to farm engagement bait out of it, so I'm just keeping it in. I'm not re-recording that shit. Every time he talks, he produces a planet card. Excuses, we all know you were actually just being infected by high contrast onyx agate. Truth nuke. Blue tongue and pronouns. Good evening to you, you handsome fella. Been enjoying your content a lot. Yo, I appreciate you. Rock and roll Ken YT. Thank you for the compliment, man. Welcome to the stream. What's your favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor? Can I be honest with you? And this is going to be this is going to oust me as, like, extraordinarily not based. I have had Ben & Jerry's. Also, we're dead here, I think. I've had Ben & Jerry's probably, like, one time in my entire life. And it was when I was super young. So I don't have a favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor. Just because... like, there's a little... That slate is blank, as it were. I have nothing to judge any Ben & Jerry's flavor on. So this is the part where I would invite chat to share their favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor, so that I can deflect and not feel like a chud for not eating Ben & Jerry's ever. Favorite ice cream flavor in general, then? If it's favorite ice cream flavor in general... I think cookies and cream is a classic. Very good. Like, S-tier ice cream. I think pistachio is, like, turbo slept on. Pistachio is so fucking good. It's crazy. And then, what else? There's a banana split blue bunny ice cream. That's really good. I don't buy pint ice cream because I'm a cheap bastard. Whenever I buy ice cream, I buy it in at least like the quart containers, because I can get quart containers at my Walmart, at my local Walmart. Even if they're not like generic brand, I can get quart containers for like $4, whereas Ben & Jerry's pints are like fucking $6. I've never been in Jerry. That's crazy. Cherry Garcia, to whoever said that about Ben & Jerry. I've heard that's a good flavor. Man, did my sub not go through? I'm sorry. We were having troubles with this. I think one of my IRL friends subbed to me last week, and the notification didn't go through. You have the badge, though, so I appreciate the sub. Many thanks. Thank you for the presumably tier 1. I'm sorry that didn't go through on Twitch's end. That's tragic. But thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. It did work. It just didn't notif. Didn't go off because Twitch is dumb. Why is streamer only reading yap messages? Because we're on low stakes, man. That's all we're doing at this point is yapping. We're in endless. The run's dead. Yeah, that I can unlock on painted deck. This is checkered. This is just some bullshit. Maybe when we swing back around to abandoned deck, we can do this, or like magic or something. I'm thinking maybe we can go for the glass unlock. We only have 2 glass though. Now we're just dead here. Almost assuredly. I'm back. Welcome back to Lean Bean. Us strawberry fans are so irrelevant. My supermarket doesn't even stock strawberry flavor anymore. I will say that's crazy. Because strawberry is goated. Don't get it twisted. It's never my first choice, but it's a classic for a reason, bro. Strawberry is very good. Been loving the Ben & Jerry's milk and cookies flavor, and there's a graham cracker s'more flavor I tried recently that was great. Any s'more ice cream, I feel like, just has to be good. S'more ice cream is fantastic, historically. Streamer, if this is 100% from new save, does that include C++? Yes, it does. But I'm goated, so it's okay. Also, we're not win streaking it anymore, so all I have to do is just get 1 win on every deck for C+, and then I can just fucking, like, grind Ghost deck for gold stickers. I usually just go for the great value pints since they're cheap. Yeah, but the great value quarts are like $3 locally. That's what I'm getting at. I just be buying the quarts. Because then I don't have to make another trip to Walmart, too. If the next day I'm like, fuck, I want ice cream again. Like, then I just got more in my freezer. It's the best value for your dollar, and it's also just like, you know, it's just efficient. Like, I don't know what else to say. Also, we're turbo dead into the eye, so there's like no way that we're getting the Glass Joker unlock, which is okay. There's probably better builds for it anyway, but I digress. I threw away steel, didn't I? I just killed myself. Cool. Shan with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Appreciate the raid, Shan. Hope your stream went well. Hope you're having a good old day. Raiders, we're going for 100% on a new profile. If you don't know me, my name is Focus Shock. I normally do gold stake, but we're doing something different. We're taking a break from that, and we're going for unlocks again. I'm turbo dead here unless we get like 40 molt procs back to back. I guess I do have steel in hand, so maybe that helps. I don't think it helps enough though. I could not have been more wrong. What's up, Focus? What's up, Shan? No streamer, I don't know you. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you, OWO moment, with the mod badge in my YouTube chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being so kind and thanking me for introducing myself, man. I mean, like, Ecto's fine. Chad's probably the worst hit. Idle on Ace of Spades. I like how it hits literally the single offsuit card in the whole deck. That's actually, like, I don't even know what to say to that. That is like so many levels of fucked up. It's crazy. Give me 8-ball back. Stupid ass idol. That's actually so fucked up. Could have hit 8 of diamonds too, technically. Yeah, but it wouldn't have been offsuit, technically. Could give justice and then we're out. Yeah, Dusty's fair. That is true. That is very true. I was kind of looking for justices anyway off of it, just because we're going for the unlock. I guess let's just do this, huh? Do we do one of each? I think we do one of each. Don't worry, streamer. The non-existent BMP players also know your pain. Truth nuke. Favorite playing card because I can't think of anything else. Oh, fucking stupid ass eye, bro. I hate this boss. All right, let's play like a pair. I gotta keep the steel in hand, I think. Favorite playing card? I don't know. I'm not like... Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, I just got like stun locked by that 8-ball. That was tragic. We have one more 8 in the deck, so I can't do a 3 of a kind, but I could do like a 2 pair or something. Hang on, hold that favorite card thought. Now 2 pairs, just like not realistic. Well, I guess I do have 2. I have 4 7s in the bottom 6. Nah, that's actually pretty damn realistic, if we're being honest. Oh wait, but then this is my last hand anyway. I'm intelligent. Play this game for a living, by the way. Got to win on every deck in Gold Stake, by the way. It's fine, because we just copy the Lucky Cat, and then Lucky Cat ends up triggering a bunch and is better than Trio, and that makes the difference, and we get out. Trust. I'm actually goated. For the record, I don't think the Lucky Cat triggers mattered there, but if they did, then that's funny as shit. And clip it. Okay, we're turbo dead into the next blind, so we're taking Tarot Merchant immediately. We're ripping all the tarot cards that we can, and if we don't get enough Justices, then I'm gonna be sad. And that'll be that. Cool Hermit card, bro. Glass card in the pack, trust? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Erosion swings back. We get an Eris level. I like how I'm taking that like it's going to make a difference whatsoever in whether we live or die. Any Justices? No Justices. Tragic. I think Justice still gets us out from here, though, right? Especially with a Chariot in hand, maybe? 07? I don't think it's 07 yet, but like it's pretty close, so I don't blame you for typing it. Let's do one of these again. What's my name again? What's my name again? Stupid ass World Tower. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Surely we can do better than that. Come on, twin. You're on a steep time limit for Glass Joker. Bro, getting 1 trigger off of that is like actually insulting, I'm not gonna lie. Got 1 more 8 in the deck. I can't guaranteed pull it, so we just gotta rip this. Streamer, what about the achievement where you have to eat an Arby's sandwich? We're not getting 100%. I hate to say it. Also, we're dead, so we're definitely not getting it this run at the very least. No Glass Joker, big sad. It's okay. And we kind of did waste a lot of time. I guarantee you we get a Justice first 8 proc. Or we could just not proc 8 ball until the very last hand and then get Strength. That works too, I suppose. Alright, well, we at least got a bunch of unlocks, and by a bunch I mean 2. But like, we're at the point in the game where 2 is actually pretty significant. Anyway, let's go checkered deck and let's force Spades so that we can unlock Arrowhead. W investment tag, that's pretty sexy. Especially on the deck that just gives you the win in the early game for free. Reverse 7-0 reverse. Thank you, Shan. I join and we lose. What's up, Shinty? Hey, we lost in the end. We lost in endless mode, so it was still a W. We're chilling. We can finally play actual rounds and antes. Woo, endless isn't real. Truth nuke. Do I have to take a hiker here? I guess we are on... I was going to say on checkered deck. I was more so looking at the Lusty Joker. That doesn't matter for hiker at all. I'm not taking a hiker. You can't force me. You literally cannot. Like, just full stop. Adjust contrast. Set all of your card skins to the default. Appreciate that, Redeem. I mean, I appreciate you interacting with the channel, but the Redeem itself is kind of cringe. I'm not going to lie. Default card skins. Titanic Joker would go hard. Thank you, Titanic fan 97 for your input. Smear Joker checkered deck. It's so good, bro. It's big. For the straight level. This guy hates hiker. I don't hate hiker, man. Okay, I kind of do hate hiker. The fact that so many people still defend hiker is kind of what's stoking the flame for my hiker hatred. I didn't initially hate hiker, but then I called him bad and everybody like lashed out at me for being right. So now I just hate Hiker by proxy. Oh, another 8-ball run, I guess. Okay. I'm down. But with retrigs, it can go kind of crazy. I'm not disputing that at all, but like retrigger builds are the last build where you need Hiker, just because the chips on retrigger builds already scale so well. Like if you already have a retrigger build online, like you're winning, bro. You don't need a Hiker. Hiker is literally just there for a funny number, and that's it. And that's his main problem, is that is his involvement in like every single build in the game, is you get like a silly number, but that's all he does, man. Shinty with the follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the Twitch from the YouTube. Hiker is a much worse Midas Mask IMO. He's like a comically worse Midas Mask. Hiker's useful with Chad, specifically if you have no other chips at all. Is Chad not just the carry there? I'm gonna be honest. Adjust contrast, change your hearts to Cult of the Lamb. I got you. Chad, I need to play Cult of the Lamb. Is Cult of the Lamb a W game? There's the blue seal. It is a diamond in checkered deck, which makes me cringe, but it's also a blue seal, which makes me not cringe. In fact, quite the opposite. Cult of the Lamb is a massive W. Should I cop it for the Steam sale? Cult of the Lamb is indeed W. Chat, should we do variety tomorrow? Since it's an early stream. I've kind of been avoiding variety for the most part, just because I want to grind out as much of this challenge as possible, but I feel like if it's an early stream tomorrow, we should maybe do a little bit of variety. Specifically, I'm specifically saying this because the past like 2 streams this week, there have been like 95 recorded instances of me uttering the phrase, wow, I need to play that on stream at some point. Anyway, I don't want any of these. Go away. Can I get retriggers for the 8-ball, please? I can't believe I'm actually like using a Jupiter card and it's like actually optimal. This deck is wacky. Tomorrow's stream starts the moment I start work. I mean, that's tragic, but not much I can do about it, man. I'll be at work, so I'd say yeah, but I wouldn't be able to see either way. No! Stupid blue seal. Fuck. I'm sorry for lashing out at you, blue seal. It's not your fault. Any Cult of Flushes members here? No. Notably. I think I'm I think I'm not gonna get delayed value because I'm not trusting that a flush wins when it's that close, even though it almost assuredly does. No 8s. I'm sad. Terrible day. All right, streamer, I got to get off my lunch break. Sayonara for now. See you, breathing. Good luck with the rest of your day, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. Supernova. Supernova. Sure. I guess ideally we're getting out of the Lusty Joker anyway, since we're going for the Spades achievement speculatively. So that works. That flush meme with the girl made me laugh. That's big. Mark Loki joined the dark side of the Cult of Flushes. Scary place out there. I know, bro. That's literally like top 10 anime betrayals. It's messed up. I was kind of sleeping, but hi, I'm back. So did you just know that you were like being talked about? Or like, how does that work? Because that's kind of spooky if so, but it's also kind of cool, I guess. Also, if you like the Balatro soundtrack, you'll love the Cult of the Lamb soundtrack. Riverboy made amazing work on it. He unfortunately passed away in April 2025. That's tragic, man. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'll have to buy it during the Steam sale for show. Let's start hanging hearts, even though we're relying on them. Actually, we're really not, because we have the Supernova now. It's fine. Castle, huh? You don't say. Love me a checkered deck castle. This will hit diamonds at least one time before we finish the run. Idol and Showman in the same shop. Shock rage bait. Truth nuke. The game knows me too well. Castle is a very neuron activation joker. I love Castle. Especially when I get the opportunity to play him on checkered deck. Castle on checkered, and we have 3 discards. Raffle will not be in shambles. Early castle and smeared joker is satisfying. True, dude. Very, very hard to say a truer statement than that. I'm just not gonna lie at all. Also, castle immediately into water is like the most castle thing to ever castle. Just gotta throw that out there. Castle sounds are so satisfying. Isn't it the same sound as ramen, which everybody says that they hate? Or is it not? No, I don't think it is.
We love smearing our castles early.
Truth nuke, dude. Let's take this justice card just in case. Thank you, Nerdy Trans Girl, for the 200 biddies. Appreciate that. I told you we had TTS. I wasn't lying. People just don't know about it because they spam 1-bit messages and it doesn't happen. Seance on checkered. I'm not taking Seance. I'm sorry. New challenge where you start with every utility joker. We theorized a challenge where you start with shortcut 4 fingers smeared, but jokers don't appear in the shop. That sound was so loud. I agree. I'm going to turn that down. Because that was loud on my end, so I know that was like ear splitting for you guys. Give me a second. I got to go to my alert box. If anybody wants to blast the eardrums of chat, donate 200 or more biddies. Now's your chance before the opportunity goes away forever. I'm creating FOMO so that you'll give me money, smash like. Oh yeah, it's at 50% volume. That is louder than anything else that I have, and it's not even close.
Blazing USRN also my weekend wasn't well.
Give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. I'm in my alert box. I can't see chat. Genie with the resub. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for the tier 1. Blasting your ass right now. Blazing your ass right now. Interesting. Also, my weekend wasn't well. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope the stream at least maybe cheers you up a little bit. Appreciate you, Genie. Thank you for the tier 1. And thank you, Nerdy Trans Girl, for the 6 biddies. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Should I be coding these challenge ideas? I would say not yet, just because I have so much stuff, like, on the back burner, as it were. But maybe in the future we could do that, because I do think it would make for a fun challenge. I just don't think I would be, especially since that's something that I would probably play on stream.
Castle and delayed gra is my favorite combo for real, for real.
Delayed gra? Is that what TTS just referred to it as? I'm calling it delayed gra from now on. Castle and delayed gra is my favorite combo for real. Listen, dude, you wanted to be us to take the castle, okay? What do you want from me? I haven't found a replacement for him yet. I know Doc did custom challenges for a while. Kind of miss it, low-key. Yeah, it could be interesting. Oh, stream went down. Motherfucker. Are we back? Okay, I think we're back, actually. I think as soon as I said stream went down, we came back. Fuck, bro. Holy lag? Nah, it just went down for a second. YouTube chat, are you guys okay over there? Or did tragedy strike? I'm going to save this death card. I'm going to turn the 8 into a gold 8, and hopefully we can death that. This is post big blind, yes? No, it's actually not. Where did streamer go? Didn't go down. Okay, so Crow's trying to rage bait. Or OO just has the best internet of all time. It's either of those. I feel like they're pretty equal possibilities. Let's go for the high card here. I just bought the game the day before yesterday, and now I think I should refund. Wait, why do you think you should refund? Why is this? I live in Middle Earth. My Wi-Fi is garbage. Fair enough, man. Hacky thought that was just Twitch being Twitch with my Wi-Fi. Stream dying eated my TTS. I apologize for that. I did hear it on my end, though, and I did react to it. I crashed out at you because... I mean, what else do you want me to do? We haven't found it. We haven't found anything to replace the Grat yet, dude. Get over it. Just kidding. I'm a Balala at the same time as streamer. Is the run easy enough for you to want updates on it? I mean, sure, man. I'm down. Middle Earth is famous for shit Wi-Fi. Is it actually? I thought this was just like a bit. Don't worry, it's saved in YouTube VODs too. Oh yeah, it would be on YouTube VODs. We have a Justice and a Fool into the pack. This is a turbo Glass Joker angle, man. In the case of 8-ball procking, I should have probably used the Justice card there before I shipped the hand, but also that's implying that 8-ball ever procs, which is fiction. I'm just watching the stream. I'm just watching from the Saddam Hussein cave, so it might be my Wi-Fi fucking up stream. I don't know. Yeah, Nerdy Trans Girl's Wi-Fi is actually like solo tanking the entire stream. No, I went from like 60-something viewers to 37. No, man, my Wi-Fi is... You see what they have to do to keep me down? My fucking Wi-Fi is sabotaging, man. This is fucked up. It's going over my head. I mean, that's fair. I would definitely say keep at it. The more you play, the better you'll get. It's definitely daunting when you first start, but like... If you want to get into it, like it's just keep playing, man. You'll get better, I promise. Oh shit. 2 8-ball procs? Yeah, not likely. I also like the game, but I hate that I'm bad at it. Lost all the lurkers left over from Raffle this morning. Dude, genuinely. That's got to be like half of the people in the Balatro category in this day and age, jokes aside. I like the game, but I hate that I'm bad at it. I mean, but like that's the idea, though. If you continue playing, you won't be bad at it. Nobody like starts the game being like turbo good at it, right? If you want to be good at it, you just gotta invest the time, man. And if you don't want to do that, then like that's understandable. But I'm just saying. I feel like you're being a little hard on yourself. What is a hat? Has Castle hit diamonds? Not yet, but me answering that question will probably change that course of history. You got to stop worrying about being good or bad. Just play the game. Well, I mean, some people have fun the more that they win, right? And I don't think that's like crazy. But, I mean, yeah. Definitely you should stop worrying about, like, your win rate, especially if you're, like, first starting. If you're somebody who has, like, giga hours in the game, then I can understand obsessing over win rate. But, like, if you just bought the game, I would just say don't worry about it, man. Try and have fun with it. I remember watching Raffle when I first started playing, and he said that all White State games are winnable. True, and I was so new at the time, I was like, no way that's true. I just got the hardest seeds, obviously. True, bro. What is the Spades achievement? It's been so long since I've done unlocks that I've forgotten. All of the, like, rock unlocks for, like, their respective suits are literally just... have 30 of that suit. So like Arrowhead unlock is just have 30 spades in your deck. And that's how all of the suits like uncommons are. Okay, another glass card, and then we play the 8 for 8-ball. We need one more glass card to get Glass Joker unlocked. This 8-ball is actually like kind of the GOAT. Hardest seed, wrong, you were bad. Funniest chat, not gonna lie. Hey, you could be a part of it. I'm just saying, you could be a part of it. Well, you already are a part of it. I'm saying you could be a part of it, like, in the future. You could continue to be a part of it, is what I'm getting at. Let's take a drunkard, I guess, even though it, like, does not matter. Justice! Whee! Glass Joker! Yay! Steel Shoot the Moon goes hard. I hate Shoot the Moon, but I will concede that Shoot the Moon Steel is kind of a satisfying build, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not above admitting it. What if we had a chicken-based Joker so we could have a Joner lineup of Rock, Sock, and Cock? Immediately after the funniest chatter. Immediately after somebody said funniest chat, by the way. Wilted rose emoji. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Sell the Judgment because surely we get 2 8-ball hits here? Fuck. That's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, so we unlocked Glass Joker. We unlocked Arrowhead. Are there any, like, easy to unlock Jokers that we can get here? We have the Skip Jokers and we have the Painted deck left. And then we have Rough Gem. Rough Gem we can just do on whatever deck reveals the opportunity to us. And then the speedrun decks we probably do on Plasma, and the other decks we do on, or the other unlock we do on Painted. And then it's free. Abstract is Cock Joker. What? Go for Rough Gem on Zodiac? Yeah, we could go for it on Zodiac. That's fair. Streamer doesn't sin. Oh, why did Streamer replace Lustful Joker? That's really funny. I don't want any of these. I'm keeping the 8-ball. I'm keeping the 8-ball, sue me. W Purple Seal. Loki did not peep that Castle was on Spades. I'm gonna run Painted real quick for that one unlock. You got it, bro. I believe. Wheel of Fortune. Fuck, man. How many hours do you have in this game, Mr. Streamer? About... There's no way to actually track it on my phone, so I'm estimating about 100 on my phone, and then on Steam I have just shy of 1,350. So a lot. In other words... Too many, some may say. 1346 on Steam. Fucking stalker. Get this guy out of here. Just kidding. Welcome in, Harry. Whoa! Gay Castle! There's a really good Miwen joke that I'm just not thinking of here. Check outside your window. I have Zonas. Hey, man. Don't fuck with me. If I come downstairs right now and you're not there waiting for me with Zonas, I'm gonna be, you know how pissed I'm gonna be? You don't fuck with a man's Zonas, okay? Gay Castle, call that Stonewall. Chat, can we elaborate on this +2? I'm not well versed enough to understand. I.e., I'm a stupid fuck. Please clue me in. Immolate. Can I just say that I hate that Immolate doesn't work with Glass Joker, by the way? Maybe the bug that makes me the angriest concerning this whole game. I fucking hate that, man. I also don't get it, however, it's Aaron, so I'm sure it's a good joke. I mean, truth nuke. Wow, thanks, 8-ball Chad. I glazed this combo so hard, by the way. For the record. And this is how it treats me. Stonewall was a riot in the 60s outside of a gay bar called the Stonewall. It was a huge landmark in the queer rights movement. Thank you for elaboration. Which part you don't understand what Stonewall is, or you don't understand the Stonewall to Castle connection? Okay, I can infer the Stonewall to Castle connection. I did not understand the historic application. Long John Live with the follow. Welcome in, man. Why is streamer so fucking stupid? Lamau cringe. Someone explain for him and not for me. God, I need to be involved in more Balatro stream chats so that I can be as good at chat banter as Goobertron. That's like one of my aspirations in life, man. Starting out with Rough Gem Bull. I mean, bro, any run that has a bull is just a winner. Bull's the GOAT, high key. I'm really not scaling this castle a whole lot, am I? Counterpoint. I'm about to be so fucking rich. I come from the Overwatch school of banter. I was thinking about Stonewall Jackson, and I had to look up if he was gay or not. I'm not even gonna lie, that is also the first place that my mind jumped, was to Stonewall Jackson. Wait, is this the right stone? There's too many Stonewall. Hang on, is this Stonewall Jackson that I'm thinking of? Yeah, okay, that is... Okay, there's... Apparently Stonewall Jackson is also an artist. I was thinking of the Confederate military officer. That's where my name jumped to. I share a birthday with Stonewall Jackson, apparently. I don't particularly care for that, but it's an interesting factoid, I guess. Ah, yes, because a Confederate general, you know, who fought for slavery would be gay. I mean, stranger things have happened, man. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's not act like it would be impossible. I feel so bad for you, man. Yeah, I don't love that. Gay people didn't exist before the 50s. Everyone knows that. Just like how autism is a recent invention, your uncle is just a train fan. Truth nuke, bro. Truth nuke. Civil War Yowie. All right, I'm burning the whole channel to the ground. We gotta start anew after that, chat. We gotta start anew. It's over. The people have been given too much freedom. We gotta go scorched earth. Doomed Civil War Yowie would be tough. Am I dead here? I think I'm not dead here if I just play a Hearts Flush every single hand. Don't worry, streamer. My birthday is the same day the U.S. entered World War II. That's also like a kind of a not fun date, isn't it? Speaking of old war gay romance, I told my friend about my British girlfriend, and he said Revolutionary War Yuri. I think we've progressed too far as humans. I think we need to go back a little bit. That's actually really funny. Revolutionary War Yuri. Yeah, that's big. Yeah, I'll take a photo. Waiter! Waiter! More looks inside jokes, please. Looks inside. Ban that chatter. Ban that chatter. I'm just kidding. We love you, Avelios. It's fucked up, though. Holy 8-Ball. Wait, 8-Ball's that was without dice? Never mind. 8-Ball's the greatest Joker of all time. 20 years in the dungeons for all the slanderers. How would you die in a Fallout situation? What pose? What pose would I die in a Fallout situation? I don't know, man. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even have the... If I was, like, in a situation where I was gonna die in a Fallout scenario, I would not have the foresight to think of a death pose. I would just die in whatever pose that I'm in. And I'm okay with that, because that kind of reflects how I live my life. From a philosophical standpoint. Because, I mean, like, I don't think there's anything when we're gone. So, like, that, I mean, I would be dead, so who cares? Is kind of my take there. Not to get political. Sorry, liberals. Streamer, has anyone told you that you look like an 8-ball? No. Nobody's ever told me that, actually. You might be the first one. I guess you didn't technically tell me either. So the answer is still no. 8-ball hella underrated. For gold stake, I think it's properly rated, but for white stake, yeah, 8-ball is, like, criminally underrated. Or not even for white stake, just for, like, low stakes play in general. I would do the Triple H suck it. I would do some cool wall art shit if I died in a nuke explosion. Make it some weird shit, because why the fuck not? Streamer does not look like a street market unit of coke. What the fuck is that chatter on about? You look like a British 8-ball. What's the difference between a British 8-ball and like an American 8-ball? Or just any other 8-ball in the world? Most insulting shit that I've read. I don't know, man. You haven't been around Balatro chatters very much then. You must be losing your edge. Violet Vessel? No, bro. This boss is so hard, though. This boss is so hard, man. Instead of no, it's no. GG's. Hey, 6.9 mil, anyone? 6.9 mil? Is because people were calling you British earlier? It's fucked up, man. I'm just kidding. Which is insulting to the rank 1 NA Scrambler. That is true. That is me. That is me. Ranked 1. Don't fact check it. If you fact check it, then you're not a real fan, because you don't take my word for it. It's really just that easy to be a grifter, huh? That's kind of crazy. Let's go in the pack. Supernova. Yep, gimme. Gimme, bro. Go for a flush into a pair, the classic combo. I guess we'll go pair into flush. Given the top deck sitch. Short for situation. Streamer looks like younger moist clitoris, or whatever that guy's name is. Close enough. Is there a viable straight flush build, or am I just chasing the dragon? Both. You can build straight flushes and they can work in gold stake, but they're unicorns, dude. They are almost quite literally once in like 1,000 games. I guess depending on deck, you could maybe make your odds better. On checkered deck, you probably have like exponentially better odds of playing straight flushes. But they're difficult to make work for sure. That's like to say the very least. But they do exist. Not too long ago, we won a gold stake win streak game with a straight flush build. So like they're out there if you look for them. Why is it that when the rocket was at the end of the round when it was used and then you won with it? Why is it that when the rocket was at the end of the round when it was used and then you won with... Chat, can somebody translate? Am I stupid, or does that not make sense to anybody else? Absolutely no shade whatsoever. I'm not clowning you. I'm just like struggling to figure out if this is like my stupidity or if that was just like a grammatical, like just catastrophe. You smell toast. Okay, it's not just me. That's good. Vague posting final boss. I don't think that's the vague posting final boss. That would be the entirety of Twitter, actually. I fucking hate vague. Vague posting is unironically the entire reason that I deleted Twitter. Because motherfuckers just vague post because they know it engagement farms. And then my entire feed is just like dumbass shit. And I'm not about that. So you trying to unlock everything in the game, or are you trying to get to Naninf? We're trying to unlock everything in the game on a new profile. Okay, I guess I'll play the straight, man. Like, sure. Pretty simple question. I don't think it is, man. I only read Papa Meat comments on Twitter. See, that's how it started, but I can't ignore the rage bait. I get very emotional about the rage bait. So I always click on it, and then when I interact with it, it's just always in my feed. And there's no getting rid of it, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I just deleted Twitter. And now I get the last laugh. So it works out. Also, I didn't even acknowledge it because I was busy yap maxing, but we got the forbidden combo. We got the trading card erosion combo. This is big. Shortcut my goat! Hologram admittedly kind of ass with erosion. I think I'm keeping the erosion. Listen. Hologram's an auto win, but I have to use erosion while he still doesn't just suck complete ass. You know what I mean? I gotta give him credit while he's still, like, actually usable. And also win a gold stake run with every Joker. Yeah, we're trying to get all of the completionist achievements. So we're trying to unlock everything in our collection, which is this bar. We're trying to win every deck on every stake, which is this bar at the bottom, and then we're trying to get a gold sticker on every Joker, which means winning a gold stake run, which is highest difficulty with every Joker in the game, and that's this bar. We're trying to do all of that. It's going to be like a month-long project, presumably, and that's if I go fast. Actually, it's almost... considering I'm taking a vacation for, like, more than half of the week next week, it's almost assuredly going to be longer than a one-month project. But I digress. I was a dummy and thought for the longest time you had to have a gap between every card for shortcut. That's actually really funny. I don't mean to be rude when I laugh, but I am still going to laugh because that is actually, like, extraordinarily hilarious. These Cult of the Lamb cards are fucking me up, man, because I'm, like, dyslexic. And so I genuinely thought that was a king until I, like, did a double take. I guess Hone voucher is needed because don't I still need the 5 editions voucher? Yeah, I still need glow up. That could be something to consider. Let's go for a star here just so I can get rough gem. Do I have seed money? I do, right? Yeah, let's go next. It'll also be longer because I'm going to send an orbital strike to your Balatro save. I would actually be crestfallen if my Balatro save, like, corrupted after this long. Not even like this challenge aside, I would be fucking beside myself if I had 1,300 hours. Because my first profile number 1 on this account is still, like, my first ever Balatro profile. And that's the account that I do all the win streaking on. So if I lost all that data, I would actually be, like, very sad. When I first started the game, I didn't take Hermits and Temperances because I thought that they were too good to be true. I don't know what I thought would happen to me. Man, Isaac and games such as have really just, like, trained people, have trained roguelike enjoyers to expect the worst. Don't worry, streamer. BalatroStats.com got your back. Heike forgot that was even a thing. I always forget that BalatroStats.com exists. Also, why did I take Chalkboard when I'm literally acknowledging that I need to fill my deck with diamonds. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. We all know the answer. Okay, dude. Anyone who plays roguelikes or Souls games are just fucking masochists? I don't think anybody. A lot of people, though. Just play a diamond flush every round. Duh. Oh, true. Star card. Let's go! That's what I wanted to use my death card on all this time. Star card. We're all masochists. We play Black Deck Gold Stake. Nah, that is kind of true, because I do deliberately play it whenever I'm trying to go for, like, rotating streaks, and I really have no excuse for that. That is kind of fucked up. Soul Read. Ah. He really does sound like Moist Clinical. There's no... Do I sound like him? I can see all the jokes being made about how I look like him, because you know, white guy with long hair. I get it. And, like, facial hair. But I don't think I sound like him at all. I think that's crazy. Not in the slightest. That's what I'm saying. Inflection, not tone. I could maybe see that. He's much more monotone and deep. Neb is worst deck. That's crazy, bro. You just had a moment which sounded like him. I guess we have those. Streamer, you look like my sleep paralysis demon. Well, you're a sleep paralysis demon. You should give me his number, because your sleep paralysis demon is, like, kind of sexy then. Let's do one of these. I'm still really trying to figure out what was going through my head when I added chalkboard to my slots, but I digress. Focus Shock self-cessed arc. It's a sleep paralysis demon, dude. It's not actually me, okay? It's different. It's different, bro. Get over it. Let me pin it. Oh, yeah. Why aren't you a mod anymore? We all have an inner Moist begging to be released. You're evil clone. Different account. Oh, is it a different account? I lost it. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I just like revoked mod because you weren't pulling up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't think it was a different account, diff. I lost my old account. I don't know how. Huh. Interesting. Bro got fired. Chalkboard has become my op. Shit is anti 7-8 death sentence. Bro, I love Chalkboard. Chalkboard's so good. Has it become your op? Streamer, you should make me mod? No. Also, can't believe YouTube mods can't pin. What is this shit? Give YouTube stream mods more perms? Can I give you more perms? Maybe. How do I, like, try and mod you? Dude, YouTube chat is so fucking stupid, man. No, you're a managing moderator, so you have, like, all the perms that you can. Are we running the Big Papa later? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm kind of trying to shy away from variety for a little bit, just so that I can, like, grind out these achievements. But the Big Papa does sound fun. I gotta give it to you. I gotta hand it to you. The Big Papa does sound pretty fun, man. Not gonna lie. We can maybe see about that. How many... Bro, I need so many more sun cards. Like, so many more. No, wait! Trading card burnt Joker. I'm a fucking idiot, man. Also, I said sun cards. I meant star cards. Probably that was intuitive, but I didn't catch it until just now. Motherfucker, man. This is not a 1 in 4 or a 1 in 7. Such a high card build right now, not gonna lie, true. Hit the Road only exists for Eradicate deck. That's crazy. Sun cards, Prage emoji. Low-key, whatever managing moderator should get pin perms so I can pin all the very smart messages that go through this chat. It also drives me up a tree. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. It absolutely drives me up a tree how YouTube mods can't change title. There is literally like zero fluidity in YouTube streams, and it pisses me off so much. It's so unintuitive to change like any info about the stream. No, man, I didn't have crystal ball. Streamer, just give YouTube mods your account info and that'll solve it. YouTube fix your platform. Dead ass, bro. Caleb from the Final Fantasy community quit saving YouTube VODs. They fuck the algo. I've noticed that too. Which, like, I don't want to just not save my YouTube VODs. I think that's cringe. Maybe I could revive the VODs channel. But I have noticed, I don't know, like, any of the specifics behind it, but, like, I know Raffle doesn't save a lot of his VODs. He only saves, like, very specific ones, and he always, like, edits the title and thumbnail and all that. But, like, yeah, like I said, I don't know the specifics of it, but I have heard from, like, a multitude of sources that YouTube VODs fuck up your algorithm, which is really cringe if it's the case. And I would not doubt it being the case. Bang. No blue seal, I'm sad. Banana, can you fucking take a hike, man? I'm trying to put Cavendish in my collection. I don't even remember if I've done that already. Star card? Star card death, that's big. You can link Twitch VODs. I don't know what you're getting at, I guess. Get that hiker and put it next to Banana. Truth Nuke. Anywho, I'm off to dinner now, so good luck. Appreciate you, Owo. Thank you for popping in. I was going to say good luck with dinner, but I feel like maybe you probably don't need any luck with that. I digress. Good luck with dinner. How many diamonds? We got like a couple. Streamer telling Michael to kill himself for a new banana is toxic as fuck, man. Hey, you're still watching. You're part of the problem. Okay, we hang one more card and then we get rid of trading card. And then the rest of those 30 we just make into diamonds. This is the quintessential strat. Is Focus Chud problematic media? Allegedly. Hello, Michelle Obama. What's up, Jade? Welcome in. I guess we'll do this. Throwback at times 1.25. I know he's literally goated. Best throwback you'll ever see in a gold stake run, by the way, right there. Best throwback. He's so peak, bro. Hey yo, it Wampy, that's me. Day, where's me 90,000 doubloons? It's Wampy Day? Or is it Wampy birthday today? If that's what you're getting at, if that's what you're alluding to, then happy birthday, Wampy. Haven't taken Madness? Probably not going to until Black Stake. I'm old now? Now? Fuck you mean now, bro? Aren't you like a year older than me? If that. Gotta dust your goofy ass off. Thank you, Banana. Oh my goodness. I can drink? Yeah, super unk, bro. That's crazy. Blood's drinking age. Skull emoji. Someone on Reddit was like, I skip at least 5 times every gold stake run. Throwback isn't bad, and then wouldn't listen to anyone who tried to say skipping is bad. That's like the average Balatro subreddit experience, man. Is there a world where speedruns become meta? What do you mean? What do you mean by meta? In terms of win rate? No. In terms of content, I mean, we're living it. The vast majority of players present day are speedrunners. Maybe not the vast majority, but definitely a lot. Hey, there's Rough Gem. Can I do anything else here? I know I've looked at the unlocks like 7,000 times. You'd figure I would retain them at a certain point, but I don't. No. It's just painted deck and then speedrunning shenanigans. So let's get out, shall we? Someone on Reddit posted, what is the most underappreciated Joker, and said theirs was hologram. I saw that exact post and it made me laugh. Which, like, to their credit, if you're not, like, constantly grinding gold stakes, like, if you're not in the gold stake community of this game, then, like, there's a case to be made for that. But if you're in the community at all, which I would assume you are because you're on the subreddit, then, like, that is the most lukewarm take to ever take. So it's kind of in a, it's like a weird spot, you know? You found my account, I see. W Goober. I'm skipping, bro. It's optimal here. It's fucking optimal here, man. What do you want me to say? Make a red steel over a blue steel. I'm going fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna Amber Acorn it up. I just don't care. I just don't care. Finally beat Black Deck Gold Stake today? Hell yeah, man. W Black Deck Gold Stake beater. Maybe beater was not the correct, like, suffix for that sentence, but I digress. Not the correct title, as it were. But W Black Deck Gold Stake. That's big. Black Deck blows. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. All right, that's every red stake that we have available to us. And we unlocked Rough Gem. Beater, I hardly know her. Good one. Now we gotta do green stake, bro. We gotta do, like, a little bit of extra score. I had a red card build today and felt so enlightened. I was a red card hater, then I lost to the Flint. If you're losing to the Flint with red card, that's the biggest skill issue of all time, not to be rude. But also, I could already tell that it was a skill issue from the start because you said you were a red card hater. So, like, you know, that's fair. That's fair. Big time, I'm trying to get through all decks on gold and thought I'd bite the bullet and do black deck first. That is going to be insanely rewarding to you. Now you can just, like, actually play the game normally. Well, I'm a noob, duh. Okay, if you're a noob, then you get, like, a little bit of a pass. Red card is win more, prove me wrong. You are on crack, bro. What? You are on crack. Red card scares me. I feel like I just waste money. You're not wasting money, though, because it's +3 molt. It's +3 molt, bro. +3 molt is a good exchange for your money. I'm not even going to lie. Just beat the game for the first time a few days ago. I have so much to learn. Hey, you're in the right place. Welcome in Metallic. All right, let's do red deck green stake, shall we? Starting on the green stakes. For those unfamiliar, it just raises the score requirement. That's it. This is still going to be free. Every single game that we play is going to be free up until blue stake, presumably. Not taking a scholar first pick. Sorry. Fienders, do we try and force straight flush? That sounds stupid. Let's do it. Gonna hop off. Night Focus Shockles in chat. Good night, nerdy trans girl. Appreciate you pulling up. Have a pleasant slumber. Have you lost a run yet? Yes. We've lost... Over the course of playing all of these decks up to Green Stake and then beating all of the challenge decks, we've lost 3 games. So what's that? What's our win rate? 20 wins from the challenges, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So we're 42-3 right now. Red card enjoyers like me recycle and compost. Nothing goes to waste. Dude, true, man. True. It's so good. Could put Arrowhead into the collection here. Just play Spades flushes. Or we could take the thing that just wins the game. I almost beat it even with my first legendary. I almost beat it again even with my first legendary Joker, but lost to Violet Vessel for the second time. That's tragic, man. Violet Vessel's a killer. You got to be prepared for that, dude. Always sad to lose a run to the Vessel, though. I'm saying you can't grab red before good econ opener. You take it ante-2, you die. Yeah, so you know what counteracts that? Having good econ habits, which you should probably be doing in Gold Stake anyway. 93% win rate? Yeah. What can I say? I'm kind of good at this game. Just kidding. I feel like in skill, you start appreciating Obelisk, then Campfire, then Red Card. I would say Obelisk is at the end of that chain. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I feel like that's very fair, honestly. That's a good evaluation. Needing some econ for a build does not equal the build being win more. Red card needs some money and another scorer. In the early game, it needs another scorer. But, like, it's the fucking early game, so you should be taking multiple scorers anyway. Like, these are all kind of nothing points, man. What are my stats? Is red card in the... Bro, red card's in the top stats for this profile. I feel like that kind of speaks for itself. Granted, we're on white stakes, so the numbers are skewed. But, I mean, red card is always in the top stats whenever I play gold stake profiles. I'm waffling at this point, but like it's justified waffling in my eyes. Don't know why I didn't take the shoot the moon there. I'm gonna take this buffoon pack. We can do the thing. We can do the thing. Let's go. Let's go, bro. We can do the thing. Also, unintentional straight flushes. Pog as fuck, man. I'm gonna go make dinner and watch Dragon Ball. Sounds good. Bus is twice as good as red card. Nah, man, they're equals. They're 100% equals. Take a rocket. I don't need a campfire here if I have a hologram. W poly gold. The mouth. Hi, Squimbo. Go make dinner and watch Dragon Ball is actually awesome. How many straight flushes am I just naturally going to top deck? This is fucking crazy. Also, Harry, if you're like leaving for the night, good night, man. And thank you for pulling up. This is my new favorite archetype of build, by the way, for gold stake streaking. Early four fingers into square joker, so you just play a pair spam build, but like with flushes since you have four fingers. High key favorite archetype of like pair slop build. It's so good. First time I beat the game, I had 7 jokers at once. I don't know how I got that many negatives. That's big, bro. That's an awesome first win, actually. Let me slide hologram over here. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but like maybe it does. Just that I can scale the Squimbo a little more. Streamer has 4 fingers. I don't think that's healthy. Well, my flush numbers indicate otherwise. Tribe is a duo on this build. I don't need that. Negative skips attract all of us. I actually just filmed a video today that I'll be editing over the course of this week where I clown on negative tags. So this is awkward. This is awkward. My bad. Bang. What deck do we unlock for beating Green Stake? It's painted, right? What's my name again? What's my name again? They're attractive but dumb. Okay, yeah, that's a really good evaluation. Streamer is the reason we have the term outliers. What are you implying there? Four fingers and or shortcut are always fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was a four fingers hater for the longest time. And then I started like forcing myself to pick it up more. And I'm starting to kind of see the hype now. I still like shortcut way more. I gotta be honest. Still like shortcut way more. Shortcut will always be my goat. But I'm starting to see the four fingers hype. Libby with the raid. And they're spamming piss emotes. That's pretty par for the course. Libby with the raid. Thank you everybody for pulling up. Thank you Libby for the raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream. I hope you're doing well otherwise. Raiders! We're working on 100%ing a new profile. If you don't know who I am, my name's Focus Shock. I'm a gold stake nerd the majority of the time. I do like win streaking and like stuff that people with too much time on their hands do. But I'm working on another 100% profile right now just to mix it up a little bit. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. Thank you again, Libby, for the raid. And they're spamming piss emotes, Slim Foul. I mean, what other reaction am I supposed to have, man? I'm not saying it's bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I got a piss emote for this chat as well. But streaking, isn't that illegal? I mean, only if you get caught. And only if you're doing it wrong. Which I don't streak wrong. Let's just get it straight, chat. Let's just get it straight. Which we can finally do since it's July. Oh, we're allowed to play straight builds now. Wait, I could have been playing straights this whole time instead of four fingers. Or instead of flushes. That's fine. So I bottom decked the flush. That's not supposed to happen. That's rather unfortunate. What do we have on top? A jack of diamonds. Oh, and diamonds are like already the most prevalent suit. You don't say. Iced tea fan. Somebody speaking in German and then getting my name right. Welcome in Iced tea fan. And KC with the follow. Is four fingers plus shortcut the most brain intensive build? No, that would be any build with a vagabond involved. That would be any build with a vagabond. Can we get a Libby shout out? I don't think we have mods in here. Shout out. I use exclamation mark instead of slash. Shout out. Libby GBs. I got you. Bang! Did that shout out the correct person, hopefully? Yes! Everybody go follow Libby. We love Libby here. Any tips for a total starter? Tips for a total starter? Well, the biggest tip that I give for, like, total noobs is don't skip. Skipping should be reserved for, like, when you absolutely have to. Like, if you have a choice between skipping and this is going to sound like I'm using hyperbole, but I'm being 100% sincere. If you have the choice between skipping or doing literally anything else, you should do literally anything else. Anything else. Skipping is almost 100% of the time bad. There are scenarios where skipping is actually good and it can save runs. So you got to look out for those. But as a whole, skipping's awful and you shouldn't do it. The biggest In Ante 1, you can sometimes skip. Yeah, the biggest caveat to that is in Ante 1, there's a tag called investment tag. I'll actually just pull it up real quick. Is this guy, after defeating the boss blind, gain $25? This in Ante 1 specifically, and sometimes even in Ante 2, I would say most of the time in Ante 2 as well, this guy's goated. Any other skip in the entire game, at any other point in the entire game, 99.9% chance that it's awful. Skipping should be reserved to like a for fun thing or like an I'm going to die if I don't do this thing. Those are like the only two instances where you should be skipping. Other than that, it's horrible. And you're going to be like nuking yourself by doing it. I was forced to take the negative skip. Sorry. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. One time I had a build with Burglar, Brainstorm, Perkeo, and a high-scoring red card, and juggling all the cards destroyed my brain. Those are fun builds, though. I like the builds where you're, like, rearranging your triggers and stuff. Gives me something to do. And I'm a Magic player, so, like, you know. I just like organizing triggers. Makes my brain do fun things. I only skip if plus $25 ante 1 through 3 TBH. I would even say ante 3 is a little late for that, but you could still justify it on the majority of builds. But yeah, so if you're doing that, you got that down. Other than that, I would say become pair-pilled. That's like the other really big thing for new players. Is a lot of new players play flushes, which flushes are really good in low stakes. Also, why didn't I take the... Speaking of flushes, why didn't I take this? I forget that I'm playing flushes because I see, like, Squimbo in my lineup. Flushes are really good in low stakes. So if you're playing flushes in low stakes, like, you're probably going to be fine. There's not a problem with that whatsoever. Once you get to blue stake and you lose that discard, flushes become way worse, I would say. Probably some people would argue with me, but as a whole, once you get to blue stake, I would say... flushes get way worse. So you should definitely be you should gravitate towards pairs if you're just trying to like win a bunch of runs. If you're trying to have fun though, like if you don't care about win rate, like people like me who have too much time on their hands, as I already stated, then like just play just play the game and you'll get more accustomed to it. Like once you start learning how a lot of the numbers interact and like what bosses you can expect where and stuff like that, like stuff will fall into place. Just invest more time into it and you'll be chilling. If you want to have fun, play strushes only. Truth nuke. My first win was a straight flush build, so I can say that definitively. Should I play around right now just for fun? I mean, bro, if you're not doing anything else, boot it up. Boot it up. What are we taking here? I guess steel is like actually pretty good with flushes. Going for clurbs, it looks like. The pants, I will admit, is an enticing pivot. Or are an enticing pivot. If you want to have fun, play one of those 10 of spades seeds. The 10 of spades seeds are silly. Oh my god, we have throwback and it's actually doing something again? What? That's crazy. Oh, needle. I might be dead. No, I have... director's cut. We're okay. I should have just re-rolled immediately, but I like living life on the edge. Pause. There's multiple 10 of spades seeds. Yeah, there's... I made a video about the 10 of spades seeds, so it somewhere on my YouTube channel it exists a proper number. Off the top of my head, I want to say that there's 30 of them, or like around 30 of them, maybe not exactly 30. I played one that was like polychrome locked. It was sick. Yeah. Streamer, remember the wall reroll incident? Yeah, I do remember that. That was actually like one of the saddest days of all time. I'm so mad about that because if I would have taken the justice card in that one pack, that's literally the butterfly effect in full action. If I would have taken the justice card in that one pack, Streak would still be alive. I'm adamant. Fun fact, it wasn't locked past like anti-10 or so. I went for Naninf and stopped rolling polys. Yeah, all of the bugged seeds that have like shop quirks like that, the shop quirks are only effective for 10 antis. And then once you get beyond 10 antis, then it just starts being a normal seed. Which I don't know why that is, but that's true for like all of the seeds that have bugged shops, if I'm not mistaken. Streamer, why didn't you discard the purple seal in the Arcana? Oh, fuck, man, you're right. It's over. I'm cooked. Also, am I getting out here? This build is scaling, like, hilariously slow. I guess that's intuitive when I don't have a scaling plus molt joker or a blue seal at this point in time, but I digress. Jupiter level? Fuck. Did I still not reroll boss? Yo, what am I doing? I'm actually a dumb chud. I deserve to lose here. These are all so buns, bro. Also, no standard packs. Typical hologram. Typical hologram run, bro. Let's just go Hermit. Curious if you know, does it randomize past anti-10 or will it still always be the same unbugged stuff after 10? Will it still always be the same unbugged stuff after anti-10? I'm assuming it just works like a normal seed where it's always going to be the same unbugged stuff after 10. I don't think any seed in the game randomizes. If I'm interpreting your question correctly. Alright, we have a steel joker now, so I feel a bit safer. Could copy a purple seal. Gives us more steel and more purple seals. I almost went into the needle. Wheel is a lot more manageable. Like, a lot more manageable. I dig that. Isn't the nature of a seed that it's random? Yeah, but, like, the entire thing with a seed is, like, if you play it 1,000 times over, you're going to get the same stuff on that specific seed. Random, but always the same with the same seed? Yeah, exactly. Okay. I screenshotted the seed where I won for the first time, and I don't know if that's a normal thing that players do. For your first ever victory, I don't know if it's, like... I would say that's pretty normal. I don't know if it is. But for your first ever victory, I feel like that's pretty normal. I feel like a lot of people get hype about their first win. Let's go for an Emperor into like a death or something. Star card, cringe, could be Jupiter level from the Priestess. We'll take that. Fool for a Jupiter level as well. I'll take it. And then we'll take the Grabber as well. Going a little bit in the red, but I mean, when you see Grabber, you take Grabber. It's just as simple as that. This is so cringe, man. Give me the Heart's Flush. Thank you. I've screenshotted every win. I think I'm at 3 now. No shot. Echo, are you actually new to the game? You gotta be trolling, right? I feel like I've seen you streaming the game so many times. Are you? I'm genuinely like, I don't know. Are you new to the game? Yes, I'm new. Oh, really? Wait, I didn't know this. I was not privy to this information. I thought you were a veteran, as it were. That's my bad. I had to tune in for more Echo streams, I guess. Bang. All right, we're getting somewhere with the Steel Joker now. A little bit sad that we're like perma-broke because I got rid of the rocket, but I would rather be perma-broke than like struggling for score. First time I played, I was just, what the heck are these boss names? I do like the boss names quite a bit, but I gotta admit, I don't know, like, what the bit behind them is, I guess. I'm just a card game liker. I sound smart sometimes, but then I go, what the hell is a banana joker? Fair enough, man. That's really funny. I'm still working on C++. Only need 9 more jokers. Hey, you're at the finish line, bro. Keep it up. You got this, man. I'll race you, bro. I'll race you to C++ on this profile. Trust. I'm working on my green stakes right now, though. But do we justice or do we chariot here? Or we could even judgment. We need some plus molt into the flint or we're gonna be dead. I think we judgment on that note. Reserved parking, that's terrible. Okay, maybe we don't need plus molt into the flint. I feel like we definitely still do. We have hella X molt, but we're still multiplying 10 molt at the end of the day. I feel like, honestly, we get out of the 4 fingers bit and we just go pairs here to not, like, pass away. Which, of course, has me relying on misprint, which means that I'm gonna die, but it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. I don't know why I discarded 4. Thank you, misprint. Window, pillar, wall, head, water. Like, those are the scariest things imaginable. Can you do the Jeff Goldblum duel? No. No. I'm sorry. I'm not doing the Jeff Goldblum duel. C++ is a Balatro thing. I saw some people's stream titles and thought they were programming. Yeah. It's an achievement in Balatro. The hardest achievement in, like, all of the Steam achievements for the game is Completionist ++, which is getting a win on the highest difficulty with every Joker in the game. Bang, and then we hit him with one of these. I think now we just win, right? We have 3 X-Molt Jokers. Like, we're beating Vessel at this point. There's nothing that's setting us back. Misprint and Mr. Print. Misprint's such a chud, bro. This guy's gonna proc, like, 6 consecutive +0s, and I'm gonna die. Honestly, do we just take a Sharp here over a Misprint? I feel like that's just so much X-Molt that the run can't go under if we do that. No hollow, man. Jimbo. Can you get C++ without C? Yeah, just don't take some voucher. Yeah, exactly. Y'all professionals make such confusing moves. I see a full house right there and you take 2 pair. Wait, what do you mean? Did I play a 2 pair? I thought I just played pairs. Or are we talking about, like, planet levels? You are so much better at this than me. Smile. I appreciate you, Aaron. It's just a time diff, bro. If you put as much time into this game as I did, as I have, you would be way better than me, I guarantee. It is literally a time diff. That goes for, like, everybody in chat, unironically. Magician card. Do I want to get rid of gold for that? I guess we can just strength, and then we don't have to, yeah. I will not do that, smile. I mean, I can't even say I blame you, dude. I can't even say I blame you. There's the plus molt, so this gets flames. The last hand of that last blind, I saw a full house, but I did like 2 queen, 2 king, unless I saw wrong. I mean, we're just not playing full houses, right? I guess we could play full houses. I don't know. I'm going for pairs for supernova value, trust. No, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. We don't have planet levels, so full house probably does score more points. But if it was the last hand, then it really doesn't matter. Uranus. Do I have seed money? Bro, I'm lost. I do have seed money. I gotta stop spending. These are garbage. I don't need a hanging chat, excuse me. I was about to say hologram. I already have one of those. First time I beat the game, I never added, destroyed, or changed a card in my deck. See, you're saying that, and you're probably saying it in a fashion where you're being, like, critical of yourself. But unironically, for high-stakes play, deck fixing is, like... If you're win streaking, if you're trying to get wins on, like, every seed possible... Not every seed possible, but if you're trying to win every game that you queue into... Deck fixing is not that important. I'm going to keep it a buck. Okay, removing cards is important, but, like, shaping your deck, just because... so many of the viable builds in high stakes are pair builds. Like, you really don't need to shape any particular rank in your deck. You can get by with just, like, adding bullshit to your deck. I still need the glow up voucher, so I need to, like, Wheel of Fortune max so that I can get all of the additions required. Next speedrun, win every seed. That'd be a goated speedrun, man. Yesterday when I talked about racing you to 100%, I feel like it's important to mention I have handy mod. Well, I mean, how many hours do you have in the game? Because I feel like that's offset. Not to gloat at all, so don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like that's offset by the amount of experience that I have in the game. Especially once we get towards high stakes, presumably I'm going to be winning a lot more games in like a quick fashion. So I feel like this is I feel like it's still pretty it's pretty cut and dry. 1,300 hours? Never mind. You're gonna fucking cook my ass. That's okay. That's okay. I prefer a challenge. I'm getting you mixed up with another chatter, obviously. I thought you were going for your first 100%. Bro, it's 1,300 hours. Yeah, you're gonna fucking smoke my ass if that's the case. And you're using handy, it's over. I should be discarding far more for purple seals, but, like, it's not a big deal at the end of the day. Raised fist. Why is my game fucking lagging so much? What the hell? Anybody else peeping that, or am I just, like, schizophrenic? I think against Vessel I should take a raised fist here, but I'm gonna be a Giga Chad. Stream lagging too? I don't know what's going on. Whole stream lagging? Is OBS just eating my frames? Every once in a while, not consistently. Gotcha. OBS is just being a chud, I guess. I don't know, man. Apologies, chat. I was the other chatter. I have like 230 hours in the game. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, maybe you're who I'm thinking of then. Also important to note, has a lot more bearing on speed than having the handy mod installed or not. I only play this profile on stream. Granted, that usually means that I'm playing it for like 10 hours a week. Bare minimum. But I don't touch it at all off stream. So like if you're grinding your profile, yeah, you're gonna like kick my ass. My dumbass would be so excited about those kings and play it. Keep that innocence, bro. Keep that innocence. Don't end up like me. Don't end up a gold stake win streaker. Keep the dopamine flaring. Oh, bro, flush is in my telescope. I forgore. Wait, that's so ass. Do I really need to rely on misp? Oh no, fortune teller. Get the fuck out of here, card sharp, idiot. High key, I will. Good. Bang. I feel like with fortune teller, this like maybe just wins, just straight up. Damn, pretty close. Oh, I forgot it was green stake violet vessel. Okay, it's actually really good that I slotted in that fortune teller then, because I'm pretty sure barring lucky card procs, we actually die if I don't do that. Yeah, I completely forgot that, like, the whole point of green stake is that you, you know, the scaling goes up. I feel like gold stake streaking removes the whimsy. It removes the whimsy, but I don't play for whimsy at this point. See, that's where I kind of have it good as a streamer, is I can gold stake win streak, which has no whimsy. It does remove the whimsy, you're correct. But as a gold stake win streak streamer, I then get the whimsy from my chat. So it's like I can have my cake and eat it too type of situation. I can be an optimization min-max chud while gold stake streaking, but then I can also banter with my chat at the same time, and then it's also whimsical. So I feel like it's a good setup. Anyway, how many games have we done? We beat a ban. We've only beaten 4 games, bro. That one endless mode that we went into is like that was like a crazy time loss. We blew through the dailies in less than 10 minutes today, and we still are like on pace for where we normally are. 5 games. That's crazy. Granted, I guess Endless gave us a bunch of unlocks, so I think it was still a fair investment. Streamer, when are you going to 0 to 100% the FNAF games? Maybe when I have like 1 million subscribers and people would actually watch me do that. But until then, like never. Mercury card, first shop on Blue Deck? Don't mind if I do, dude. How do you pronounce the name of this game? I bounce around a lot. My 2 primary pronunciations are Balatro and Balatro. Very seldom do I hit a Balatro angle. But out of Balatro and Balatro, I bounce around. I will say I mostly call it Balatro, but I do call it Balatro a decent bit. Go for Cardo on the baseball card. God, Blue Deck is so free, bro. I feel like my inner Northern Lion came out there. That was a little scary. I play for Whimsy in every game except Gamble with Your Friends. I haven't played Gamble with Your Friends yet. That's maybe another game that I got to pick up during the Steam sale. Because that game did look very, very fun. Game looked fire, I can't lie. Give me a Molt proc so I can just get out immediately. I gotta say it, I will not complain about that either. I do appreciate it. Hello, what's up, 3? Please look at this emoji name. 367 wife pet. Dude, be careful with that game. It is real ass gambling just with no money. Oh, it's okay. I play TCGs, so I'm familiar with real gambling. It's okay. I'm well versed. I'll be chilling. Love how stream froze the second you read it. That's crazy. That's actually unfortunate. Same. Why is my stream fucking up so much tonight? This is so unfortunate, man. Grab the Mystic Summit just so that I have a Molt Joker. Oh, baby. That's actually like a really good fortune teller, jokes aside. I'm going to grab a Hone just so that we can maybe unlock Glow Up this run. Because especially with a baseball card, this is definitely a build where we could potentially just throw to take some additions to unlock Glow Up. Oh, look, it's wife. Molt proc, trust. God damn it. Piece of shit. I learned how to cheat in that game and no longer get dopamine from the actual gambling. Ah, boo! Just kidding. Supernova. I didn't even... God, I gotta stop playing Gold Stake, bro. I literally didn't even, like, make the mental decision to take Supernova into my Joker slots. It just happened. It was literally an automatic response. That's actually like kind of scary, jokes aside. That's fucked up. Yo, new streamer alert. Never heard of this guy. W sub badge saying that. What's up, Slargs? Hieroglyph. Bro, Hieroglyph on blue deck is just so good, man. So good. Looks all nasty. Holy chud. Hey, fuck you, buddy. I don't give a shit if you are a sub badge. I'll kick your ass. Just kidding. Yeah, who's this dude? With his low-ass bitrate. Hey! That's too far. I'm just kidding. I just have fun. I call this the best waiting room game / hotel game. A game you can play at any time and don't need to be in any specific mood to play. It is like the best game among that archetype of games. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Obviously, I'm biased, but like there's a reason that I've put so much time into it, right? You'd like that, sweet mouth. I'm sad now. I'm sad now. I rather didn't like that. Devil card. Put that on another chalkboard compatible ace. Damn, I drew like all my gold. That's big. I've seen someone mime Baron in the bus on the way home. That's actually big. I have yet to see a Balatro player in the wild that I don't know personally. I'm really looking forward to the day where it happens. I'm like genuinely, I'm really looking forward to whenever that happens. I would love to just go up to that dude and be like, "Yo, can I get your seed?" No pause. A gold / steel red seal just hits on high score runs. Truth nuke. On any run, man. Red seal steel or red seal gold. Both of those in gold stake. I'm just swiping, man. I ain't gonna lie. Mercury action. That's big. Dude was playing Plasma. Think was going for Naninf. That's big, man. Someone walks up to you IRL, says, "Dude, can I get your seed?" What's your response? If I'm playing Balatro, then I would probably just laugh it off. And if I'm on mobile, then there's not really a way for me to transfer my seed easily, so I might ask them for like a social media account that I can send them a screenshot of the seed on when the run dies. If I'm not playing Balatro, I'm probably gonna be taken aback. Honestly, just because of the absurdity of somebody walking up to me and saying that, just like out of nowhere, I would probably assume that they've seen me before, which would be a really weird experience since I've never been recognized, like, outside of people who know me, like, locally, like friends and shit. Bro can't easily transfer his seed. All right, man, not all of us can. It's really not a big deal. There's more people than just me who can't do that, all right, dude? It's really not a big deal. I'm just saying. Sun card, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Stupid ass tarot cards. Give me better shit, man. Please. No ads, not now, not after I was just so funny. I get the last laugh because this is the part where I say, if you want ad-free viewing, you should subscribe to the Focus Shock Twitch channel because it gets you ad-free viewing. It also gives you a bunch of sub emotes, which you can use to terrorize other chats. Particularly the piss break emote, I would have to recommend for terrorizing other chats. I think that's a very solid play. if that's your angle. Also help support the channel, help support your favorite streamer. Imagine seeing ads, dirty ad block user. I would have some choice words for you if I wasn't one of your kind. I would have some very strong opinions to share if I was not also an ad block user. I wasn't properly flared. Oh, turbo. Never mind. Turbo. That's far more respectable. That's far more respectable. I thought you were an ad block user. Also, I was just trying to be relatable to chat. I don't actually use ad block. I bought the game, but I found the game on a website that had a port of it because some random kid that gave me the website. Oh, really? That's kind of funny, actually. We're so back, ads over. Streamer, have you ever worked as a grocery shop bagger? No, never in my life. I don't think I would be able to work retail. I don't think I would have been able to work retail before becoming a Twitch streamer, but especially after so long of having been a streamer, I don't think I would be able to work retail purely because I would get in trouble for like not yelling at like people who are rude, but like I would definitely get in trouble for like reacting poorly to rude people, which you're not supposed to do in retail. Because like when somebody like pisses me off in my chat, I can yell at them, and since it's like my chat, there's really no consequences. But like if somebody pisses you off when you work retail like that, even if they deserve it, you kind of just have to let it happen. And I, you know, at the end of the day, I would be able to do it, but it would be very frustrating to say the very least, and I would not want to do it given the chance, or given the choice rather. Bang. Do ad blockers work on Twitch? Until I got Turbo, I would still see commercial break Twitch ads. I hypothetically have an ad blocker in GTA 6, which has not come out yet, but I have it in GTA 6 because I was given the test, the demo of it, as it were. I have an ad blocker that works on Twitch. Works like spectacularly. The most that'll happen is when ads play in this hypothetical circumstance, it'll like stutter a little bit, and then it would just be chilling. You'd be a good leader. It's a fun challenge to help others. I work medical, and Heike, when people yell at me, I just stare at them until they feel shamed. Shame on you. Yeah, but like that kind of works in the medical field because you're like directly helping them. But like when you're the grocery store bagger, like it works in the medical field because it has to, because at the end of the day their life is in your hands. But when you're just some guy bagging groceries, you're an ant beneath their boot, dude. So the shame thing doesn't really work. You know what I mean? For me, it hypothetically just goes down to 480p till ads are over. See, I've yet to see something like that. That's kind of, I don't even know what would cause that, but that is kind of funny. The whole game was for free on a website, just the music was not there, but everything else was. Interesting. I'm surprised that even exists at this point, but I guess it's like so long after the success of Balatro that probably they're not. It's also probably like a private link, I would assume. Am I really grabbing a Baron just to put a foil? No, never mind. It's foil. I don't have any like additioned jokers, so I'm doing a lot of waffling because it's getting late. But my point in bringing up the Baron was for glow up. But like, we're not really in a position to unlock glow up, at least not with the current build. Anyway, I gotta go. It's like 1:38 a.m. or p.m. I don't know. I'm not checking. Yeah, it's like 1:38 a.m. for me. So, same time zone, maybe? Pog, the only time zone, by the way, that's real. But thank you for pulling up, Metallic. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I hope you, if you're going to sleep, I hope you get good sleep. And if not, I hope you have a good rest of your day, man. Brave enjoyers. Hypothetically, I don't use Brave. Actually, I can just say I don't use Brave. It's not even hypothetical. But hypothetically, I would use something else that I would forget the name of. Also, I blocked Cartomancer. That's not hypothetical. That's just a reality of the situation. It's a little bit unfortunate, but what can you do? I'm extraordinarily hungry, bro. I might have to like cook myself something after the stream. Normally, I'd just be munching on like whatever's easily available after stream, but I might have to do like a proper meal angle because my tummy be rumbling, let me tell you. I used Opera till I started doing Twitch collabs. Twitch hates anyone who doesn't use Firefox or Chrome. I just be, whenever it's like a shared chat angle, I just pull up a separate tab of Chrome, but I use Opera. I should rotate out of it, in fairness, because they're apparently embracing a lot of like AI stuff that's cringe. But I'm part of the problem, and I'm too lazy to move away from it since it's been my thing for so long. My browser of choice. 8:40 a.m., but I'm working from home, so this will just be on my phone. That's the quintessential, bro. That's the quintessential. I've been painstakingly moving a grass block with a piston for 20 minutes already. Why? Why? Yes, but it takes extra steps to like copy the link over to Firefox from Opera. Easier to just switch. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Take a fried egg break. High key. I just used the last bit of my rice actually the other night. Damn it. I was gonna say a fried egg and rice angle would sound really good, but I just used the last bit of my rice. I'm actually sad about that now. Could still be like a fried eggs and toast angle. That could be pretty good still. Rice sounds gas right now with the cheese. Yeah, I made chicken fried rice for my girlfriend and I the other night. Chicken fried bro, I gotta say, chicken fried rice, one of the best meals to ever be invented, man. Fried egg on egg. True. Yeah, I could make some scrambled eggs and then top it with a fried egg like I would do if I had rice. That's funny enough where I might actually do it now. It's top 2 and it ain't second. I'm gonna steal that. That's quite good. Quite good. Actually, yes. That actually sounds really funny. I might do that. Spam fried rice is genuinely one of my all-time comfort meals. Spam fried rice is also really good. It depends on the vibe. I think spam fried rice and chicken fried rice are equal for me. But it depends on if it's like a breakfast vibe or if it's more of like a hearty meal vibe. Don't discard my blue seal, thank you. Excuse me. I need to make grass grow so that the sheep in my sheep farm can grow wool. Oh, I got you. So you're using a piston? I feel like if you've been using a piston for 20 minutes, it high key would have been easier at this point to just like make an enchantment table and like grab silk touch on something, no? Any more Minecrafters in chat? I've been getting back into Minecraft a little bit. I fell off of it after the charity stream. I played a lot of it during the charity stream, actually, on the Pixelmon world. And then after the charity stream, I played for like 1 day and then fell off of it. But I've been getting back into it a little bit. I've been, my girlfriend and I started a survival world, and every now and again when she comes over, we'll put some time into it. And I've been enjoying myself. Silk Touch low-key OP in Balatro, Truth Nuke. If you're being a piston for 20 minutes, you need to drink less water. If you're being pissed in, I think there's some other problems at hand. Yes from Zaryu. What does that mean? I'm sorry. My brain don't know worky. If you're using a piston, oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I got you. I've had bad proc for Silk Touch PFF. Oh, pff, I got you. I've had bad proc for Silk Touch. Maybe finding an Enderman with a grass block would have been more feasible. Yeah, I also forget that that's a method. Probably that's better than either of our ideas. Zaryu OG WoW multiplayer guide did a Minecraft run. Oh, gotcha. Somebody euthanize this Gooner L streamer. What do you mean Gooner, bro? What? Oh, because I misinterpret it now. You know what? That's fair. Also, is this a second? This is a second green stake vessel that we've happened upon. Also, I've just now tuned into the run. It's anti 7, and I'm just now like. Damn. I didn't even realize that that was going to be the case tonight. Good timing that we're almost wrapping up with stream, because there was a loud ass blast of thunder just now. I did not know that it was supposed to storm tonight. Okay, well, maybe we'll just clock out 10 minutes early, and when we're done with this run, we'll be done with the stream on that note. Oh shit, me neither. Yeah, I did not peep that. It's coming for you? I hope not, bro. I ain't done nothing to deserve it. Obelisk this late, man? That's so cringe. Hi, I'm back. What have I missed? 5 games. 5 games, bro. Rain makes the people silly. We gonna get busy now. Lamau is loke s. Rain does make the people silly, doesn't it? All wins. Yeah, we haven't dropped the ball tonight. We haven't dropped the ball since last week. Actually, I'm looking to keep that trend alive. Hopefully. Maybe we can go win lossless from this point forward. Maybe. Ambulance always running in the rain, it seems. Do you think there's just hysteria surrounding rain, or do you think it's because more accidents occur when it's like raining because shit is slippery? Honestly, I would be curious to see some sort of like statistics on that. Because if that is the case, that the ward, as it were, gets busier when it's raining, that's actually kind of interesting. Anyway, appreciate the GGs in chat. Yeah, on that note, it's 10 minutes away from when I would normally be ending stream anyway. So I'm just going to raid somebody so that my equipment doesn't get fried by the upcoming storm. We'll stop the timer there. Timer will be at 21:11 when we start tomorrow. Let me message myself that right meow. 21:11. And not... who are we rating? Nobody that I'm following is Balatroing right now. So I guess we'll go to the category and we'll see what's up there. Austie the Fox. Balatro and Jazz. That's an interesting stream title. It's White Steak, though. I'm not sure if I care for White Steak. Honestly, bro, I gotta raid that streamer. I know that we're listen, I know that we're not really like white stakers around these parts. However, we've been doing low stakes since we're going for the achievement, and like I just cannot pass on a title that says Balatro and Jazz. I can't. I can't. I think it's a mix of both, more so the silliness from the pressure change and such. Oh, I suppose. Rain affects barometric pressure, which affects our organs, so I assume it'd have some real effect on us. Yeah. We jazzers over here. Holy shit, bro, chill. What do you mean hard R? Anyway. Chat, I appreciate y'all watching. Tomorrow, early stream. I said it in the Discord. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord already. You'll get notified whenever I go live. You'll also get pings whenever there's like schedule changes and whenever videos come out and etc. We also got a fantastic community in there. ! Discord to join the Discord. !YT to sub to the YouTube, because I got videos coming out over there all the time. And by all the time, I mean like once a week, if that. But they've been good videos recently. People have been seeming to enjoy them as of recent. So go sub to the YouTube, go join the Discord and all that. Tomorrow's going to be an early stream. The rest of the week should be normal. Should be, hopefully. It's looking a bit busy, so I might take a day off this week just to try and like get some more work done on videos, especially since I'm going to be vacationing next week, but I digress. We're going to raid Cerberus. They're Balatro and jazzing, which sounds very cool. Anyway, chat, that's all I got for y'all tonight. We'll be streaming again in less than 12 hours, so tune in for that. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one, chat. Go show Cerberus some love, and thank y'all for watching. Peace.